welcome to the World of Yuyria. I know we didn't really have a session last time. I changed the music because it sounded like they were going insane from the previous, so I just changed it up, whatever. Um, so, as always, comment in Twitch. I love to have people comment, or YouTube, like listening to that stuff, reviews. I'm trying now using earbuds, so you don't hear the double over from people speaking on the speakers and into the mic. Um, let's see if I get. We kind of had the session last time. We got it for a few hours, and some things happened. So I'm gonna try to get one of the people that were there to say what happened. Okay. So who wants to inform everyone what happened, the events of last session?
Please, someone.
Alright, well, I
Hopefully
made
sober.
brownies.
One moment, let me go get something. Help myself.
Hopefully someone sober.
I'm sober.
I know. I was just referring to Dorian.
You can delete that handout now.
By the way, Dorian's like drunk because the
But yeah,
Super Bowl
I-
game lost.
I made brownies.
We
I don't
also
remember
opened the
much of
vault.
what else happened. Maids came.
Alright. Maids came. We opened the vault. In the
Oh,
vault.
We checked out the vault.
Yeah. Found the portal to a spooky place.
Oh, yeah, the portal. I forgot about the portal. Then I made brownies.
Alright. And as I was dragging the bodies were buried. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ferris was burying
Okay, I'm better.
Faze.
Guts.
Gromag, you should tell him about that long conversation you had with Ferris. Because it was downright hilarious.
Robot got very passive aggressive with Ferris.
It was so funny hearing that speech, man.
That's right. Don't fucking let your stuff punch things. But yeah, then I made brownies, and the maids came. Well, yeah, the maids came after I made brownies.
Refreshments were served.
Refreshments were served, and everybody got stoned, and apparently some of them wanted to have an orgy.
You made pot brownies.
Yeah! Well, no, it was fairy grass brownies. Because marijuana doesn't exist.
I mean, maybe it does, just called something else.
Maybe. But yeah, so I made brownies and everybody partaked except for Dorian. And
What?
everybody started having an orgy for some reason, and Girl Mac moved the couch out, and we, for some reason, sat naked on the couch and watched the orgy and laughed.
I was not joking.
Except for Dorian, I mean.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it.
Dorian
Okay.
behaved himself.
I'm glad you didn't decide to stream this because, goddamn.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
It wasn't
I
graphic.
I made a defense about the taking the brownies, and I wasn't to get involved.
I mean,
Ferris
that's the end of the
got
session.
involved.
Most of the session was them going through the vault, trying to figure out the secrets of the vault.
We didn't live stream the session either.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now, by the way.
You're streaming it?
Yeah, I'm currently
No.
streaming and recording
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and I sent the link out to other people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had some friends.
So,
So yeah, Corona, you come back with your from your expedition, and you encounter that scene.
Beautiful. Just
You
beautiful.
can see me sitting on the fountain, by the way.
You're sitting on the fountain watching the 40
Not really watching, just like waiting it out kind of a thing. I'm bored.
I am going to enter through the doorway with the links in tail. And see what I did there.
Corona! Hi! You want some of this?
I'm good. May you explain what's happening?
I made
It's the circle
brownies.
of life. It's just the circle of life, man.
People are having fun. These are our servants.
How loud is the moaning?
They're not all our servants. Some of them are our soldiers.
I don't know
They're
the
all
difference.
hired.
Well, their armor should tell you the difference.
What armor?
One armor.
This is true. This is true.
Where is my...
Volcano cakes, man. I got them from Domino's.
Hey, look, got my token. I gotta go find it. There you go.
I need some more
Dorian?
moonshine. What?
Did you have any dealing with this?
Nope.
Then why?
Why what?
I just don't know. I am going to go take care of Camilla's here, because I'm going to motion towards the links that I have with me. I am going to go patch her up.
Okay.
Oh, kitty cat.
Kitty cat, yes. Jesus. Dorian, would you like to come?
Gonna find it very hard to get out of here because I'm basically surrounded by all this.
Yes, he is.
What time of day is it?
I think
It's night.
at this point.
It's night? Okay.
It's like 10 o'clock.
Gormack's gonna go up to the sweet bachelor pad and just snooze.
Can you label my room, please?
Fred's room? Who's Fred?
Our
Oh,
alchemist.
it's the one of the
alchemist.
dude you guys got.
The bomb maker, actually, isn't it?
No, incorrect.
It's the alchemist or the bomb maker. It's one of those two.
Nope, it's the general. He was like a.
I thought that. No, I thought it was. You said it was the
It was the
bomb
gnome.
maker. It
was
was
the
the
gnome.
gnome who had to have the room.
Yeah, because he's
He was the
tinkerer,
gnome.
not a bomb maker. That's a different person. They're also here though.
Can you label my room still? Because I can't figure out how to do it.
I'm
You
pretty
should
sure.
know which room is mine because mine actually has furniture that isn't drawn in it.
I know.
I'm gonna make my way up to my room, and I'm going to skirt around the edge of the orgy, just not trying to pay any mind.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Have fun doing that
also,
one. Roll a stealth check.
oh God, please don't.
I'm sure the DC's not going to be hard, man. Actually, I don't think it's even
Actually,
possible for you.
Nat 20, please.
Yeah, you're
Close
fine.
enough.
They're a bit focused on something else at the moment.
I wonder what.
That concentration spell, man.
Do I have to roll
Whoa,
stealth for the links as well?
Aren't you holding
No.
the links?
No, the links is just
Hold the
falling.
links.
The Lynx
Hold
is
it.
bigger than him, actually.
Yeah, the links is actually bigger than me.
I'm gonna go up to the garden, and as I
Thought
make
you
my
were
way
sitting
through,
on
I'm
a
gonna.
couch high.
I'm not sleeping.
Didn't say
Yeah.
sleeping.
No, she
And I
wasn't
thought
sleeping. She was watching.
I said I thought you were sitting on a couch high. Is what I
Yeah,
said.
for a while, but after that gets boring, I'm gonna go up to the up to my garden. And
Alright,
as
Still
I make
not-
my
can't
way
move still.
over there, I'm just gonna kind of smack people on the ass, be like, "Good game."
You're stupid.
You're stupid. Shut up.
Trap? Oh, trap.
No. I don't know how to make this thing invisible.
It just was invisible.
Well, I need it, but you guys don't. That's what I'm saying.
You don't.
Anyways, Doran, are you just gonna?
I can't move. How many times have I said this?
You can try.
I can't. I'm surrounded.
It's an ambush.
At this point, I think it kind of is.
You can
I'm
wait it
guessing-
out.
Huh?
You can wait it out. Give it about 2 hours and they'll be done.
I have no interest in waiting 2 hours. I'm
2
waiting
hours. That's
I'm
ridiculous.
waiting through the fucking fountain at this point. I don't care about getting my clothes wet.
Okay. Do me an athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice. You passed. A few people grab onto your leg and you just move away.
I'm going to my room.
Go ahead.
Where's her token? Ugh, token, by the way. I gave you the proper picture for it.
Huh?
Primrose?
Oh, that. I haven't done that yet.
I gave you the token and everything for it because you asked for it to put it on the map.
Oh, yes, I remember my reason why I didn't do that.
Why? It's just a face.
Well, it's because... Wrong computer. I'll do it my other way and put it on.
It should still be in PMs. Too, so.
Yeah, I know.
I looked hard for the right hair color. That was very annoying to do. Most of them are off.
Working on it now. Anything else you guys want to do before you go to bed for the night?
I need my spell slots. Ugh. Can
Need
I-
Primrose on theirs and have it set so I can control her token?
Could I have found bandages to wrap up the links from its fight earlier?
I'm sure you could find something to make do for now.
I'm pretty sure, as a cleric, I have bandages, and you would think to ask me.
Yeah, I did ask you earlier when I entered the house. So
I
you said
didn't hear you at
well,
all.
sorry about that then. Yeah, I asked you earlier, but whatever. Alright, so that's fine.
I'm sorry. I do have bandages.
Alright, yeah. Do you want to try to follow up to the room so I we can bandage the links?
I'm in Core's room now.
That doesn't sound
What do you care?
good. I don't.
Which you've been wanting anyways.
Calm down, guys.
It's not like there's more of it going on downstairs.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's far too big. What the fuck?
It's a huge creature, guys.
Can I have control?
It's a monster.
I'm not gonna lie, that legitimately scared me.
I wasn't expecting that it was gonna be like that. Can you hand me the control?
I'm working on it, man.
Give him time.
I don't.
Doran's like, what is time?
There you go. You should
I've
have
been
control
waiting all day, so thank you. I have it now.
now. Only if I let you. There you
I'm
go.
bandaging up the links, by the way. Can you make an NPC shoot for her just in case she gets wiped by accident?
Shit.
What?
Can you make an NPC sheet for her just in case it gets wiped by accident? I can easily pull over her picture from the NPC sheet. It only has to be visible to me. Just what I can put the picture on.
There you go.
Thank you.
Anything else you guys want to do before you go to bed for that night?
That and give me
Uh,
editing controls.
Me and Dorian are going to be patching up the links, and I assume we're going to be heading to bed. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to tell
Thank you.
Dorian about what happened in the woods.
Wait, no, wait.
Wait.
Still can't edit it.
Wait, no. Don't.
I still can't edit it.
Dorian,
What? I'm listening.
I met the Lich in the woods.
Did you try and kill him?
No,
Damn you.
he is apparently not a Lich anymore.
Interesting.
He is a living being now.
Wait, what?
Yes, he's a
I
living
thought the cure to
being now.
lichdom had been lost ages ago.
He apparently cured himself.
He breaks all the rules. That's what it does. That's what he does, man.
I could have sworn the cure had been lost.
Yeah, he's cured of his lichdom. also found that his one true weakness: he does not know anything about nature.
Oh wow. So
So Nate,
Neil has a lot to talk to him about.
But so yeah, there's that. He also gave me an item. At this point, I'm going to pull out the rook. This is between me and you. Okay.
I don't know what this item looks like.
it looks like a rook off a chessboard. It's a black onyx rook.
Okay. Okay. When he said rook, it could have meant anything to me.
It is a bit larger than you would normally see in like a chessboard. You know, instead of like being the size of like a shot glass, it's like the size of it's about as tall as your fingers, like lined up, like the size of your palm.
Okay.
Small enough to hold, but not small enough for a chess set, or at least a normal chess set.
He told me that with this item, I can telepathically speak to him. This is between me and you only, so keep this secret.
Right. I'm just screwing.
But I can also, in case of emergencies or just for funsies, sometimes, not always, don't go willy-nilly summoning him, I can summon him to appear in the flesh.
Interesting.
Speaking of which, I am going to, for the first time, attempt to reach his mind through it. I'm going to try to think telepathically into the rook. Hello? Is this working?
It works when you hold it.
I'm guessing that's the response.
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, I've never dealt with these things before, so I'm sorry.
Glad to know my secrets are kept safe.
Sorry, but I trust this guy a lot, actually. Secret safe with us.
Dorian ignores this talking.
I mean,
no,
if you're not
it's-
holding the piece, you can't hear it.
Yeah, you
Can I
can't hear.
Is he talking
anything.
out loud?
No.
Okay, so I just ignore whatever Korana's doing right now.
I just look like as if I'm staring up into space and just thinking.
I ignore Korana right now because I don't care for the Lich.
You're setting up. You're setting up Primrose.
Well, no, I'm also patching up the links.
Yeah.
I'm already on Primrose for the most part.
So this is after talking about that, I'm going to. Oh wait, Ferris. Out of in terms of mechanics, if I was to hold it and then speak, does that message go through to the Lich?
I don't know about you, but normally when you talk, you think about what you're saying, or at least you think about what's being said. So by holding it, you could transmit an entire conversation that you're hearing.
Oh, so this could be. Oh, this is helpful.
No, because because it's not just like willing yourself. This actually, because some items make it sort of like you have to will yourself to use the item. This is more of when you hold it in your hand, it is working. It activates. It's a walkie-talkie.
Okay, that's cool.
And also bad.
Yeah, at the same
He can
time.
hear
Yeah.
anything you're thinking right now.
Yeah.
Including
that I'm
how
going to-
much you're thinking about Dorian, which is kind of...
What is what does he think about that?
To be young.
All right. I'm going to put
to be
the rook away, and then I'm going to turn to the lynx and to Doran that's patching up the lynx, and I'm going to say, "Well, this is Camilla. Found her while fighting 3 badgers."
Raccoons.
Sorry, I knew I was getting it wrong. And with that, if Doran's not going to respond to that, I'm going to go ahead and head to bed.
Eating. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
No, no, no. Anything else you guys want to do before you guys go to bed?
Well, I'm done patching the links.
Gormac?
No.
I think Romac's dead. He's
Gromag's sleep.
I think Romac got stabbed in the back while he was sleeping.
Brian's been very busy.
I'm sure Brian has been interested in that vault. I want him to get the fuck out of.
Wait, how come you get a bigger room than I do?
Because I called dibs, and you have to respect the universal
Yep,
rules
I have
of
to
dibs.
respect the universal rules of dibs.
We had this talk earlier today in his session.
Oh.
Those rules extend even into D&D.
All right. Well, with that,
Because it was FaZe's room and FaZe is gone, so
I'm gonna be heading to bed. So
I'm watching Primrose dust some books cases so I can read the books that came up from up there.
wait, what? You went up there to the 3rd floor?
No, these bookcases are actually from the basement. We moved all the furniture from the basement, and I took it all into my room.
I'm guessing it was all in the
A
vault.
lot of them was bookcases, strategical, tactical maps and stuff. You know, military stuff,
Oh.
as well as the map of the world. And what was pinned
Actually,
on this?
incorrect. I will go over what was in the safe, because it seems like a bit of you guys are a bit phasey on what happened last session.
Yeah, thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Okay, so the first room you walked into was an armory. There was a series of pretty much basic weapons. It looks like that was a chokehold point in case someone tried to break into the safe. There was a secret revolving door, which used animated armor to unlock the door. On the other side of the rotating door was the portal. That allows you to go to different planes.
Dorian got a nat 20 on figuring that one out.
Yeah, good job, Dorian. By thoroughly going through the weapon stacks, you found that there was a wall. There was an illusion, so what you see as a wall wasn't actually a wall.
Dorian found that too.
It was like a 2-foot wide gap, and Gormac got stuck in it.
It was actually pretty funny.
On the other side of that wall, there was a shrine to Palor with a magical item on the shrine. They managed to get Gormac through.
You have to tell me what it was again, by the way, because I didn't finish looking it up ever.
Medallion of Pure Good, or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's.
It was a really good thing.
It was a legendary item, yes.
Yeah. And I took it, but I didn't look it up
What?
in the Dungeons Master God.
Nice.
And then they found the secret entrance to the other room, which was through a false coffin. And found what looks to be war room of the previous house owner, who was a general of the Griffinhold.
Dorian found that too.
Yeah, I'm just explaining it for Core and for the people at home. And there's a lot of documentations on the war efforts and stuff like that. And on the wall was a map of not the world, but Zastra and Griffinhold. It was just the 2 countries blown up, and there was like pins and stuff everywhere. And there was a desk that had 2 magical items in it. One was a magical coffer, which allowed you to store your gold inside of it.
Just essentially a portable bank, but it only allows you to retrieve the money out per person, basically. Like, if I put money out, Core can't take my money out, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Gringotts.
Just like Gringotts.
Except it's a box.
Literally, yeah, except it's a portable in a box. It is literally Gringotts.
And the bank tellers are
That's
ghosts.
how they work.
The bank tellers are ghosts, and that's how it works. And the other one is a scroll, which you haven't been able to identify because the last time someone tried to look at it using detect magic, they got blinded for a few minutes. Dorian,
Yeah, screw you.
it's that powerful, man.
I didn't even want to look at it. You kind of made me do it.
Speaking of which, since Phase is it here anymore?
Wait, no, we had Ferris look at it.
Oh no. Like not Ferris. Like I'm talking.
No, I'm talking about the scroll.
No, Ferris couldn't do that because he spent all his spells on using hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot he couldn't use Identify anymore. But basically, what happened, Core, was we moved all furniture that was in that tactical war room into my room, and we moved all the armory kind of stuff up to the attic. So all the extra arms are up there
Yep.
for soldiers, and decking people out are maids to make them battle maids.
Oh God.
And dude, trained maids to fight. I mean, that's a thing.
It takes a long time though.
No, it doesn't. They're deadly when they're trained, man. Come on.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, the scroll seemed to have some sort of phrase and wording on it. It seems to be the best they could identify is that it was powerful divination magic. Very powerful divination magic.
Okay, I'm guessing like of level 6 and higher. Or no, this is 11. Okay, never mind.
Anyways, and that's after that, Ferris went up. After moving everything, Ferris moved everything. Ferris then went outside to go bury bodies.
Fantasia style, FYI.
Yes. He then went outside and buried all the bodies from the consecrated room that was the shrine into the backyard, including Guts and FaZe.
Yeah, and he had a long talk with Gromac.
While he was digging holes, yeah.
Yeah. and he threw Guts' body right there into the hole while he was talking to him. He's like, well, that guy didn't deserve to die either, but yeah.
Hey man, when you have to fight over the last piece of meat in the freezer, man.
I mean, that was, I have to admit, I wish we had actually recorded that entire conversation just so I could hear it again. Because I have never heard Gromac talk like that.
Anyways, is there anything else you guys want to do?
I going to study the map I got.
Gay QE
I
should probably message me because I don't have any reference to what that was. What was a very bad idea, Gay QE? I don't have reference. You're probably behind. Oh, giving the medallion? That was probably a bad idea, to be
I'm
honest.
going to trance early, and when I get up, I'm gonna show people around.
Won't they be asleep?
I'm gonna wake them up.
Alright.
When I say I get up early, I mean like
4 hours later.
yeah, but I mean I don't mean I'm gonna wake everyone up super early, just earlier than usual. Like if they get up at 6 a.m., I get them up at like 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that
I'll
was a
actually
bad
be up at
idea.
4 a.m.
I totally agree with you there. Um, yeah, moving the bodies was no point. Okay. Um, so is that what everything's gonna do? Can I move on to the next day?
Yeah.
Tell me what I found while studying this map.
Are you not sleeping?
I said I was studying this map. I don't need sleep. I had actually slept partially yesterday. Partial way through the day, so my hours were screwed.
I'll be right back.
You've noticed the pattern of essentially pushing into the territory and then being repelled out of it. And this, you see, this seems to be like a very, like it dates back quite a far bit. Also, there's been a few times where they've been able to hold territory, but usually a huge invasion comes and just wipes them out of the territory of Zastra. It seems to be a very one-sided conflict as far as who's winning.
Zastra.
Yeah, essentially, there's nothing that. I mean, throughout the years, you can tell that they've been getting better at getting into Zastra, but you can tell that Zastra definitely has more military power in comparison to Griffinhold. But, however, Zastra hasn't really done any offensive attacks. They've only held their border, and that's about it.
I see. Is that just from the map?
Oh, that's from the map, and then also, like, records from the books and such.
What else do the books contain?
They would contain, like, squads. You have a lot of names.
Can I find me and Guts' names in there?
No. You think
Damn it.
these books date back 50-ish years.
Oh, Core.
Hmm.
When Gromek threw Gus's body into the grave, you could hear me shouting from the house, God! And I was crying.
No, Gormak was like, no one cares about Guts anyways.
And then I go through that. I mean, he's a war buddy. How could I not?
You have a new buddy now.
I don't know what you talking about. It's a link.
What's it?
I thought it was the maid.
Cat.
Oh no, I don't consider the maid a buddy. What are you
Oh, okay.
talking about? She's a maid.
I mean, you can't be friends with your coworkers? Or with your, you can't be friends with your employees?
Servants.
Servants, employees, same thing.
I can be friends with my servants, but
Anyways,
I need a bed for Primrose in the room. I forgot about that. I can't draw one.
Nil. You get up. It's early in the morning. You only really see a few people up and moving. Oh wait, is Nil there?
No, she's
No.
AFK. She went AFK. Leave her be.
I'm back.
Hey Nil,
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Go away, Neil.
What?
I was just talking about your stuff you wanted to know.
Oh, okay. Why did I want to know? I was just gonna help people.
Yes. Yeah, so when you get down to talk to the large accumulation of bodies, you see a few people are awake and moving around.
Good morning. I'm gonna start kicking other
Wait,
people
what
awake.
the fuck is that?
Well, nudging them, not really like straight up kicking them.
nudging him with your foot.
Mhm.
Uh, you notice one person's going around collecting things. In particular.
Um. Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm not particularly concerned. I don't know these people. I just go to the kitchen.
Okay. So you wake a few people up. A person's collecting things, putting it in what looks to be a large suitcase. And a few other people are starting to put clothes back on and such.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till like people are getting more around, and I'm just gonna show them around. Tell them where things go.
Okay.
Probably wrong. Like I tell them the wrong places to put things,
Oh, okay.
but not on purpose. 'Cause Nil doesn't know.
Yeah.
She's just trying to be helpful.
Ferris wakes up as well.
How long has it been?
Oh, I would. What do you mean, how long has it been?
I was only going for a little bit of rest. I didn't need it,
A short rest?
essentially. Like maybe an hour or two.
I would believe that your body would be in need of a long rest relatively soon. Or
After
you'll take a point
10
of fatigue.
hours? After 10 hours?
I mean, it's probably like. What nil is happening right now is probably 6, 8 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. Whenever it would be really early, like before dawn.
6
I
o'clock in
was
the morning.
asleep at different points yesterday.
I don't remember that, Dorian. I don't remember you being
Right.
asleep earlier.
You don't remember anything, usually.
Except I remembered more things than you about last session, so.
That's not true, actually. You didn't want me to describe what happened last session.
That is true, however, I did remember more.
Any hoozles.
You didn't tell him that I found a dead body of family, now did you?
As Nil said,
Any hoozles.
Yep, anyways. Yeah, you start pointing them around. You probably only got a few rooms correct. For instance, the kitchen, the dining room, the interview room, and that's probably... And the garden. And that's probably
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Ferris's room?
Yeah.
Ferris's room?
God.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. You probably know where the bathrooms are, so you can accurately point them to that.
Mhm. I take them to their sleeping quarters. Those rooms that you said were sleeping quarters next to the kitchen, I think. I don't know.
Yes.
For maids or servants or whatever. And then I'm going to apologize for my friends enslaving them because that's what Nil thinks this is.
So you quickly realize that there's not enough beds for all the females.
Well, I mean, you guys can sleep in the garden. That's where I like to sleep sometimes. There's other rooms, I just don't know where they are. Help yourself. Also, I mean, Ferris might be able to do something for those of you who are working directly for him.
So yeah, there's 25 girls, not including Primrose.
Yeah, there is. That we were specific.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Gromac was very specific about the amount. I mean, very.
And you have 14 beds for the female servant quarters. So you need like 10 more beds.
Didn't we actually make a comment about how much it would cost to buy a bed, and you said it's relatively cheap?
I mean, for a bed, yeah, it would be like several
Yeah.
gold. Hey, Free, you want to figure out
Nil is still
How much a bed
unconcerned
would
about
cost?
the bed situation.
Nil doesn't sleep on a bed.
right, KQV? He always
But
has
yeah,
to be
after
right.
I show
for
some
reason.
people around, I'm gonna go into the kitchen, and if there's any of the servants trying to cook, I'm gonna like tell them they're doing things wrong and get in their way and mess them up as I'm trying to make my own breakfast. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like really clumsy and like drop like seasoning into like whatever, I don't know.
Okay. What role would that be?
What role would what be?
Oh, you're trying to screw things up.
Oh, I don't know. What role? Whatever role you say. I was just gonna be clumsy about stuff and like bump
Purposefully?
elbows and stuff like that. No, not purposefully. I mean, out of character purposefully.
I know.
She's trying to fail a role purposely in this case,
Yes.
which is
Technically.
making food, technically. So,
Oh no, I want my food to come out decently.
but you're screwing with them making your breakfast.
Yeah, I'm like overpowering the kitchen. This is my kitchen.
Too many
would
cooks
say-
in the kitchen.
I would say something, but it's offensive.
I mean, isn't that why all those cooks were killed in that
What?
show? It's a little gimmick on Adult Swim. Too many cooks. Too
Oh.
many cooks.
Too many cooks.
That song got in my head for like a week. It is funny, I will say that, in a weird sort of way.
Yeah, so then I cooked my breakfast. 13's pretty decent. I'm satisfied. There's probably enough for leftovers too.
So,
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, even with your attempts. Yeah, even with your attempts, it seems that they outcooked you.
Can I roll to maintain my anger?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright. I don't know
Wisdom
what that
saving
would
throw.
be. Alright, I'm gonna use insight because I'm inciting myself to keep
Sure.
myself in track.
I would say you
I
pass.
just kinda
Yeah, it looks like the people that went into
smile.
the kitchen have
You
a
guys
lot
did
of
a great
skill in
job.
what they're doing.
You guys did a wonderful job. It looks delicious. I'm going
I
to
mean-
eat my breakfast.
They were hired by all of us, so. And she knows this. I know she knows this because we said it.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's still my kitchen.
Okay, so who eats the food?
I think the rest of us are currently asleep right
Yeah,
now.
we're all asleep. Nobody
Yeah,
eats it but
this is
her.
this is-
Yeah, Neil woke
I'm
up
eating
mad
my own
early.
food.
Well, I'm sure they would have cooked food for everyone.
Well,
Yeah, but
I
we're
assumed they were
asleep.
making breakfast for like the household, like for wake up time.
You just said it was like 6 or something when Neil was waking up and shit.
Like,
Yeah, but I spent time showing them around, and then when all of that was done, I
That doesn't take
was
long.
helping with
It's
breakfast.
like 10 minutes.
no, well, whatever.
I mean, if you're running, yeah, maybe.
we all have to get 8 hours of sleep.
It's a pretty big place, but
Neil only needs 4 tech.
yeah, and did
Oh,
all of that.
Are
but
you saying you did
it's like-
everything else in 4 hours?
what?
Yes.
No.
Well, there's also the amount of time it takes
I
for
didn't
them
do
to
it as
get
soon
ready
as I
to
woke
cook
up.
food for 50 people.
Then
Yeah.
this is my question: are we up or not? Because we were all under the assumption we
By
were
the
still
time
asleep.
breakfast is done, you're all up.
Okay, Gromek, move.
Romac goes down to the kitchen.
Good morning, Gromac.
Beautiful.
Sorry.
When you guys eat dinner, you all have
Dinner.
Dinner, what?
Wait,
or
what?
breakfast. You eat breakfast.
You knew he meant breakfast. Come
No, I
on
didn't.
now.
I
Come
don't
on
pay
now,
attention
son.
to him.
Come on, son.
Please know that the maids are not going to completely bombard the links with pets, because I'm pretty sure that many people would spook it.
I think Primrose is going to take care of it because she cares for cats.
I was going to see if the links could follow me downstairs and have the maids eventually make it.
You guys want to roll a perception check?
I'm going to throw
Sure.
Primrose on top of the links.
Perception checks.
Corona, you notice
You
that
Corona,
Ferris and
brother.
his golem is not here.
Uh-oh. Not here, like not in the house at all.
Oh no, not at the dinner table, not downstairs in the foyer or anything like that.
Where's Piranha?
I am currently making my way with the links downstairs.
I'm already in the kitchen.
I am just gonna walk through the doorway.
Slow. I point to a chair next to me for Piranha.
Yay! You saved one. I'm going to assume that Camilla just kind of jumps in my lap. They don't know me that well.
Jumps
Actually,
in your
never
lap,
mind.
as in
Yeah, never
jumps
mind.
and then covers
On
it.
top of me, yeah. Do I have to get a booster seat technically?
Probably. You sit on Camilla.
I'm pretty sure I put a stack of useless books that had nothing in them there for Piranha.
Yes.
Because I would do something like that to ensure Piranha could reach the table.
I'm going to look for one of the maids. One of them that obviously was cooking. Not sure if I could tell that or not.
They're probably still in the kitchen or trying to dish out food now.
I'm going to call out to the kitchen.
Yep.
Oh God, not like that. That's just being an ass. Hello.
Is there something you need?
I have a cat here. Do you have anything to prepare that's meat?
Of course.
Thank you.
What's Gromek doing?
Yeah, what's Gormac doing? Gormac?
What's
Standing in the air.
Just eat.
What about Jim Jim?
Boy,
Wait, Jim
Probably
Jim.
getting
Yeah, cut out there.
Yeah.
hold up.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. So, Jim is out getting himself food.
Oh, I see how it is.
I mean, he always does.
Is Gromac being quiet then while eating?
Yeah,
That's unusual.
I'm
there's
going
nothing
to,
going on right now.
Gromac does usually talks a lot when he's eating to us.
Wait, am I still like a foot or so shorter than Dorian, even though I'm on a booster seat set technically?
Yeah.
All right,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
stack
tug.
them that high.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Your legs are still underneath the table.
Okay, I am going to tug at Dorian.
Look down at him.
Have
Sorry.
you seen Ferris?
No.
He's not here.
I see. I start wondering about what he's doing.
What Ferris is doing?
Yeah, I know. I wonder internally about that.
Okay.
You have a daydream.
Yes, I have one of those flashbacks.
I wonder.
Oh, so that's what flashbacks look like from the outside.
I'm actually realizing that I didn't get order food for myself. I'm going to call back out.
I already had food sitting there for Korana.
Oh, thank you.
You think I'd put a chair there and not have food set up there for you?
I mean, I didn't know that you had food set up there for me, so.
Of course I would.
Alright, thank you. I'm going to,
Alright, so, guys, I was thinking today we could actually go do the thing that I wanted to do last time.
which was go
Which thing?
investigate
Because
the
you
game,
wanted to do
right?
3 different things.
Right, well, eventually I want to go to a different plane. I really gotta go there. The Beast place.
I'd say we shouldn't do that until Gloria's here.
One day. Soon. But I was thinking, go to this Thieves Guild place and get this phylactery back.
Yeah.
That probably seems like the more pressing issue.
I don't think I'm gonna help you.
Can I roll persuasion
Well,
against Dorian?
I don't want to give the phylactery to the fucking what's his face dude.
You're not gonna, so long as you're not.
I just
want
to take it away from a bad guy's hands.
I mean, isn't bad guy kind of subjective?
Yeah,
It
completely
is.
subjective. But he's a thief, and he's got a thieves guild, and from
Aren't
what I
you
hear, he does
technically
really
then a
nasty
thief?
things.
If you steal it from him, doesn't that make you a bad person?
Oh,
No.
hush, Dorian. You've seen me steal things before.
I'm being dead serious.
It's not his to begin with.
Can I use
Right.
persuasion here?
Interparty persuasion. I'm pretty sure I want to go do this.
I don't know
I
what I have
feel
to
like
roll.
on this matter you can't persuade the monk to disbelieve what her monk belief is.
It's a monk.
I'm not going.
Not to mention, you didn't really put up a good enough argument RP-wise.
Other than the fact that I have no
Well.
interest in aiding the Lich or
Hey,
his accomplice,
no.
his affiliates in any possible way.
No, are you
The
in
Lich would
kitchen?
have an easier time getting the phylactery back from us than he apparently is having from the Thieves Guild. And if he really wants it back, he could easily just take it from us. But he's
Then
having
what do
so
you
much
suggest we
issue
do?
with the Thieves Guild.
What do you suggest we do?
You could take
Why
it
do
back
we
from
need the
either
phylactery?
of them.
That's my question, actually.
I was
the
just thinking we could
phylactery.
get out of the hands of somebody who might be misusing it. But we could do anything else. We have a house to upkeep. If you guys want to live here, we've
My
got to do something to upkeep the
Question
house.
is,
So
what does the phylactery do, though? How is he misusing it? 'Cause we
The
don't know what it
phylactery-
does.
I don't know. Maybe he might not even be.
I don't
From
think
what
I just
anybody
think
can
it's
use it other than
slimy.
the owner. So,
from what I heard from in the woods while talking with the Lich.
This is the
Well,
first
not really
time Neil's
Lich,
hearing about this, by the way.
Yeah, it is the first time. No,
Hmm?
while I was in the woods yesterday, I came across the Lich,
Cool.
which actually
Cool.
isn't a Lich anymore.
Okay.
Begs the question: why is the phylactery important to him at all now? Of lich,
Because
only a
I don't
lich
care
needs a
if it's
phylactery.
important. I don't care if it's important to him or not.
Ferris, I'm going to touch the rook and telepathically.
Okay.
He can read everything that we're basically
Yeah.
saying because I'm pretty sure you're thinking all of it.
Oh no. I'm going to try to. I had a question in my head, but it just went right out of my mind. Oh, I remember. I'm going to think telepathically, try as much as I can to blank out the current conversation. Going to just close my eyes and just try to think while touching the rook. Would you mind explaining to me again why the phylactery is important to you?
It is a tool I use to separate my souls to create the Ubictu. It is also a way for me to restore the energy of a deceased Ubictu.
And would you mind me telling my compatriots about its use?
I do not
and what
mind.
you use it for?
Thought
If
we
that's what you
already
think
knew
is the best
about
course of action.
how he created more of them.
All right, thank you, and I'm going to let go of it and put it back in my pack.
I mean, technically, you can just reach into your pocket and hold it
True.
in your pocket.
It's in his bag, not his pocket.
I mean, wherever you put it.
My pocket's not big enough.
That's true.
But I mean, if you have any other ideas on how to get some money,
I'm just saying. Is Corona telling us that?
Well, I ran into the Lich yesterday. Well, currently not Lich anymore. I'm gonna try to call him by his real name. Adraxus. Adraxus told me that his phylactery, he uses it to create other beings like Brian. And that's why it's important to him.
I don't need more of Brian's.
No, it's not necessarily Brian, though. It's just more beings like Brian. It doesn't have to be just Brian again and again.
Yeah, but they're all under his control.
No, actually, they're not.
Technically, I mean, they are.
No, he actually
They have a
treats
link
them.
to him.
Link to him, yes, but he treats them more as children, and they look to him as more
no
like a
different
father
than a
figure.
hive mind to me.
No, actually, they have their own thought.
They're independent.
That's
yeah.
what a hive mind does.
No, a hive mind is a bunch of...
Like each
Husks.
individual has their own thought, though. That's why one was able to rebel in the first place.
I mean, that's happened in a hive mind again.
To each their own.
Zerg, man, from StarCraft. Oh, see. Do you not remember this?
I played StarCraft, but
That's fucking how Kerrigan is the way she
yeah,
is.
I know.
She was part of the hive mind, and she was able to break her control easily.
Yeah. Too bad I've only played StarCraft 2, though.
I have it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the
We're
story.
off topic.
But my thing is, he breaks the cycle of life and death with death.
Yes.
It goes against nature, which Nil over there should not be happy about, as well as goes against my beliefs.
Didn't say I was.
I believe in
Did I not
everything.
say I
things
just want to
that
take it out
die
of
are
somebody's
supposed to be
hand
dead.
who might be misusing it?
Yes, but if there's a chance that as soon as we take it, we could wind up losing it.
To what's his face?
Adraxus.
Not
Yeah,
just that,
not-
Brian's
I'm not
here.
afraid of him.
Don't forget, Brian's here.
Um,
Well, as soon as we get it, Brian could easily get it out of our hands at any point in time, like when we
I'm
sleep
not
or
afraid
something.
of Brian either.
You don't have to be, but I don't think you can fight them.
How do you figure? You don't know what I could do.
I'm pretty sure that you
don't
can't
know.
fight someone that powerful. We all felt how powerful he was.
I didn't feel shit.
I don't believe that.
Alright, well,
Anyway.
what I felt was different. I don't know.
To Nil and Dorian, if the Thieves Guild leader, whatever his or her name is, discovers how to use the phylactery, they could
Oh, we
create
knew his
more
I
name.
saw
like
the message,
Brian.
Gay.
Right,
Saw
I
the
think we
message,
should just
Gay.
take the phylactery and destroy
But
it
I-
personally.
Don't know.
Or, like, take it to some kind of religious temple place. I don't know.
I say we take the phylactery. Do not return it to its owner, mind you, but see what happens after that.
I say we do what Nil just said, because I don't trust it in this house so long as Brian is here, or the Lich can easily access our house.
I know somewhere. If anyone knows how to get to the Feywild.
Can't the Lich just teleport to the Feywild?
This is a
The Lich can teleport
it's
to
an
anywhere.
unknown place.
Yeah, the Lich can go anywhere, which is why I'm a little shocked that the Lich hasn't managed to get this yet.
He doesn't want to declare war on an entire country to retrieve one item.
And we're willing to declare war on an entire country to get it.
No, you're
I'm
doing it
not.
behind the
Fuck
scenes.
that.
Alright. Which country is this?
Griffinhold?
Yeah, that's even further vindication why I don't want to do it. Because of my vows. I will be
That
breaking
is-
my vows, which is something I should never do.
That is one option. Nil currently said 3. We heard the other one about going to the Beast Wilds. Not sure why, or the Beastlands? Yeah, Beastlands.
That's a personal matter for her.
Is it?
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
to find her.
Well, Nil.
You don't know. I didn't tell you.
Well, Nil.
Hedraxis said it out loud to
You
everyone.
mentioned we wanted to go to the Beastlands. Why is that?
I have a friend who's gonna be there that I haven't seen in a long time.
Well,
And I was
I'm down
recently
for
given
I'm
the
down
message
for
that-
adventure.
We can't get to the beast realms right now. We have to wait for the orb to be itself set there, and we also need a way back.
True.
It-
What was
it's simple
the
to wait
third-
around for the orb to be in the proper go to the proper place. It's not so simple to get back. That's
Right.
all.
And what was the third matter?
There is that weird light in the sky.
Project Titan, the giant golem.
That Dorian
Yeah,
is so a super fan of.
I mean, it was making
because
back
part
the
of my-
golem kind of sparkle and
military.
shit, so that was weird.
Speaking of which, is that golem still sparkling and shit?
Oh yeah, lightning energy is still sparking
I
off
thought
the
the
golem.
golem wasn't there.
Well, the golem's not there, but like you've seen since the light's been going on, the golem sparks now.
That's why I said that.
I think
Spark
we need
lightning.
more information on what is happening to the golem.
Well, that's the
Which
thing.
means
We don't have a
we
whole
don't-
lot of information on much of anything.
Hey, Korana, you're a rogue / ranger,
Including-
aren't you?
The phylactery.
Isn't this your area of expertise? Getting information?
I am not mastermind quite yet, sadly.
So I mean, I say we just pick something, or I don't know. Is
Who
there
wants-
like
Spin a bottle.
we need to get a job or something?
You guys feel a small explosion.
Oh jeez.
Does it
We'll do
shake the
that.
house?
A little bit. It's not enough to knock anything over, but like you can see ripples and cups and stuff.
Are the maids freaking out?
Yeah, they're a bit surprised by the small explosion.
Right.
I think the house might be alive.
That was weird.
Very astute of you, Gromac.
Anyone want to go find out what that was?
Yeah, and I take off with my super fast.
Can I do a hearing
In a
perception
random
check?
load.
Yeah, no, why don't you try to figure out where it is first?
Yeah, I'm
Will
gonna
Yeah,
do.
no, she's already run off. And that seems like what Neil would do.
It came from upstairs.
Alright.
I don't trust that
I'm
information.
running upstairs.
Okay, you're upstairs.
Alright, I look around and
Yeah,
Boy!
nat 20.
situation.
Nat 20, bitch.
It
Tell me
came from
exactly where it
upstairs, and you think it's from the Arcanium.
I'm heading
I
there.
go to the Arcanium. Oh, never mind.
That's Dorian, Karana. You
Yeah,
kind of just know
yeah.
it's upstairs
Help me
somewhere.
out here.
Yeah, I
Where
got a
the-
nat 20, man.
Where the F is the Arcanium?
I think that's in that, this room. No.
It's the
I
one with the
believe-
giant red circle in it. The magic
Yeah,
circle.
that's,
Yeah, okay.
that's fair.
Because technically, there's this room, but then I remember that room kind of went boom.
Ferris's room, then.
Yeah.
I open the door.
Hold on, I'm
Smoke
putting my
pillows
bow
out of the room when you open the door.
I am pulling the bow out and preparing it. I'm preparing Eladra's. Oh god, what's it called? Eladra's life.
When did everybody get past me? I'm like the fastest one here.
When you had
Yeah,
to stop to
also-
figure out what was happening.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what-
Gromac's still eating breakfast.
I think
I couldn't
Romac's
care.
groggy, too.
Gromac's just eating breakfast. He's like, alright, whatever, you guys take care of the noise. The house is just alive. I don't know why you guys are acting so weird about this.
Wouldn't you want to kill the house if it's alive?
Why would we want to kill the
Add
house if
here-
it's alive?
Romac, what's your intelligence?
bought An alive house.
8.
That's what I thought.
That's
Good
why
on
the
you,
house is
bro.
alive.
Good on you, bro.
Who did we give the headband to?
No one. You haven't given it to
Wait,
anyone
no.
yet.
I think it was me. Never mind.
I slowly walk up behind them.
Yeah, I try to make my way into the room.
Can we see in the room? Or will we do
You
it
see
in-
there's smoke coming from inside the room.
Can we see past the smoke?
Yeah, it's kind of
Ferris,
just pilling
what's
on the
going
top.
on?
It's not like filled the room. It's kind of just on the top. Like Karana, you can see fine.
Yeah.
Smoke is coming from Ferris's work table at the end of the room.
Ferris, what happened?
I already shouted this.
Just working on something.
Ferris, what were you working on? Tell the short lady what you were working on.
It was something for Nell. And he's kind of like reaching up on the table without looking, trying to reach for something on the table.
I'm trying to waft away the smoke as I come closer.
I don't have to do shit.
Something for me, huh? I don't like explosives, right?
No. It was needed to reverse the polarity.
Oh, you were reversing the polarity?
Polarity of what?
Were you working on my
Yeah.
storage container?
Yeah, and I think... And he's you feel it, you can tell that
he
something
look
burned him
around?
while he's reaching on the table.
Does he?
Ooh. That looks nasty.
Can I see that burn?
Oh, like... You can tell that, like,
I'm on top of it.
part of him is
Essentially,
burned.
that's the point.
You pretty much feel like he did a control fireball.
I'm pretty much on top of Ferris at this point.
Yeah, he's got some burns all over him. Let me roll the damage for
dear.
it.
Upon seeing these burns,
Orana's going to do something.
Yeah, one sec. Let me roll the damage for the fireball first.
No, wouldn't I be better for this, Orana?
you would be, technically.
I mean, I'm on top of him. Ooh.
That's not PG.
You're under him.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, that's even worse.
No, he's like on the ground. He's like on his. He's on his butt right now.
Yes!
So his butt is facing Corona, apparently.
Okay.
Ow. Okay. At least I healed half of it.
Yeah.
Here, Dorian. You're not Dorian. Ferris. Come on, stand up.
Don't think that's a good idea right now.
Are you
There's still
sure?
smoke.
Oh, well. To me, standing up is perfectly fine because, I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, for him it's not.
What race is Ferris? I've never
He's a human.
learned
Yeah,
it. So it sucks to be him right now.
he's as bad as me right now. And I'm wafting it away as much as I can.
I would assume that you to start trying to.
After a while, the room gets some air.
I'm dying over here. Bill, help!
The vac just comes over and like fireman carries you out of the room.
In fact,
This is about...
I'm not you, Neil. I can't smoke.
I don't think you want to be breathing this smoke either.
That's
Recommended,
common
not
sense.
pre-smoke.
While Vac picks up Dorian and carries him out of the room, I am assuming this happens.
I was just goofing off. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I am coughing, but, like, I'm not going that far on it.
So after a
But
while,
yeah.
the smoke comes out of the house. I'm sure that some of you guys open windows so the smoke can leave the house.
I was about to
There are
ask
windows in his room?
No, but like in the hallway, there's windows.
I was about to say.
Hallway windows.
I mean, there could be windows in his room. They're just
Ow.
not.
God, this is...
that. Please tell me that a maid is freaking out right now after seeing a bunch of smoke coming out of a room.
Primrose is still asleep.
No, like the 20 other maids. I think they're still downstairs eating breakfast, or they're like at the stairwell trying to look at what's happening.
Some of them were with Groback eating along with him.
Hey, girl, Mac, you're surrounded by maids. How do you feel?
How does he feel?
Now, Gormac.
He hired too many people. Now he lost the privacy he once cherished.
You could eat in your room. You know this, right?
Not the point.
This is your own fault.
Trust me, I'll be a lot more busy when I actually have tokens for every one of them.
I actually like it personally. As
So
can
what is
find
Vac
use for
doing
that
right now?
So
cleaning purposes.
after the room's cleared out with smoke, Ferris gets back up and picks up a small
Easy then.
purple gem. Picks up like an eyepiece and starts looking at it and such. And smiling, he goes over to Nil and hands it to her.
This is neat.
Yeah, that should work.
Bill's driving me crazy right now.
Why?
She's like, I know you don't do it, but you're not moving your damn token.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, so...
How do we handle combat with you when
I
you
just
have to move your
concentrate
token?
on it. That's different. When it's in combat, I actually do.
But yeah, he hands it to you, and he says that should almost double your storage. At least that's what he estimates.
Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to keep this on me.
Sorry about that. He's
No
kind of
problem, I
smiling
have
while he's
some
half
support
covered
and
in
stuff.
burns.
Thank you,
Hey,
Ferris.
I
This
healed
is
at least
wonderful.
half of those burns.
I mean, they're still burns. They're just not
Yeah,
deadly.
They just don't hurt.
I didn't want you to hurt yourself making me something, but thank
Hey, Vac, and Ferris for that matter.
Yeah.
Has anything been happening to you, Vac? And Ferris, have you noticed anything about that?
She's overcharged with magical energy right now.
It's just overcharging. It's not affecting her thoughts or
Is
anything.
it because of Project Titan?
Probably. We've only noticed a few key differences while this has been happening.
Well, like she punches people like Gromag's dog?
No, more like things happen, random things happen around her.
What do you mean by random?
Random, there's really no better way to describe it. Every once in a
Okay,
while,
so
something will happen, and it'll just happen because of the excess energy she has.
Wait, why would the energy be transferred over to Vac? If it was animating a very large Titan, wouldn't you think that Vac would be the one providing the energy?
No, excess energy is coming from out of the ritual.
Ah, gotcha.
And it's spreading across the land.
It's affecting Vac now. However, with a ritual that size, when it actually completes, who knows what it'll do everywhere. Whenever that thing gets done, we might be fighting chairs. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Awesome. Let's break some things. I'm just messing. That wasn't. I didn't say that in character.
But will Vac be affected by it? Like,
As a golem, she probably won't be too overly affected by it. I'm not sure.
You make more golems.
what, Dorian?
Could you make more golems so we have an armada of golems?
I mean, I don't have the funds to do that.
No.
They cost
Hey,
money, man.
You all want to
It
fight.
costs something
like-
else too, Ferris. Remember
you
that.
all
Well, if I want to
to
make them
fight
like her,
Project Titan?
yes.
This is how you're going to do it.
So,
I don't think we have the
Because
time.
We can't fight Project Titan ourselves.
I mean, currently, that thing's been going on for about 30 hours now.
And you don't know how much longer it's going to go on. It could be done in 5 minutes for all we know. We don't know how many mages they have capable there.
It doesn't matter how many mages they have. The amount of time it takes for the ritual to complete is dependent upon how strong the golem is. So the longer it takes, that only proves how much stronger it
I
is.
thought you told me, Hydra, that the more mages they would have there, the less time it would also take.
No, it actually makes it possible. One mage could never animate something that large.
And then we had to talk about my Tarascu fighting your your thing.
Yes, and we're estimating
come
what
out
the
on
CR
top.
of the golem would be.
I can't believe that. Well, I'm pretty sure mine came out on top still, though.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though it would have been a close fight.
However, that is out of character knowledge.
Yeah, I know.
Try
I
to
haven't
avoid
said anything
metagaming.
about that.
You seem to have
I
a little
haven't-
bit of a difficulty with that.
I haven't really talked about it that much.
That's good.
Ferris,
Yes.
we were talking downstairs before that very large explosion.
Yeah.
We were talking about what course of action we should take and what adventure we should be going on next. Neil could probably explain it better than I could, but we have 3 options currently. Either A, go and retrieve the now not a lich phylactery. We could go to the Beastlands, or the third option, which escapes me right
Third option
Uh,
is Project Titan.
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Go
third
check
option
out
was
Clayton's
Project
guy.
Titan.
I'm very concerned about Project Titan.
So, are you saying that we should probably go investigate Project Titan?
We should at least know what's being brought here, yeah.
I'm down for whatever.
I mean, they could have done some terrible, stupid mistake and giving it some amazing intelligence, and it decides to just kill everything for some reason. I don't know.
How upset
Is
is he?
Ferris actually acting like that? Because that totally does not sound like Ferris.
Yeah, how upset is Ferris right now?
Ferris has lost sleep about that thing.
Oh, okay. He's that upset.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been pretty worried about it.
Also, if you were upset, why not just come downstairs and eat breakfast with us? That would surely, you know, give you
Yeah,
something to unwind.
that'll probably help calm me down.
There. Come on, let's go eat breakfast.
I'm not gonna go down. Well, I'm gonna go down with them, but I'm gonna go to my greenhouse room, and I'm going to try to meditate and put all of my key into that thing.
Okay. After it take you a while, it does require attunement.
Okay.
It allows you to store 4 key.
All right. Sweet.
Kiwi, he technically slept
But
last
then
night
after
because he was
after I
wiped
figure
out
that
from the
out
orgy.
and I
However, the night
load
before
it
that,
up,
yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
just
go
didn't
back.
sleep.
down.
Kiwi made a comment about haven't sleeping in over 30 hours. He slept last night because he was wiped out from the orgy, but he hasn't slept since then. Like before that, didn't sleep since the thing activated.
Did we even tell Karana that Ferris wound up in the orgy?
Oh yeah, Ferris was in the orgy. Core?
Hold on, what?
Ferris was in the orgy.
I am going to ignore that information.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do that.
I thought it was pretty important that you know
No. Just
that
don't.
Neil managed to convince him.
I didn't know.
You convinced him to eat a brownie.
That was all. Right? The
That was
rest
all
was
that
out
was
of my
needed.
hands.
You knew what was going to happen.
I did not know it was gonna be an orgy.
I'm sorry, someone brought a chest of things. And had a little bit of fun.
But yeah, I'm gonna sit down with everyone.
Pretty sure
Pretend like
somebody
I
also
wasn't
had the
missing for
idea
any amount of
for
time at
that.
all. Just be like, so what are we gonna do?
No offense, Nil, but I think the Beastlands should probably wait.
Who's saying that?
That's Ferris.
That's
Is Ferris or
completely
Hydra
fine.
saying
I said whenever, whatever. Let's just do something. I just want to know what we're doing.
I'm iffy on the phylactery, and I'm a no on the Titan, sadly.
So I guess that's just the baselines.
Alright, so
Well,
I
I
guess
didn't
that
say it
means...
wouldn't do the phylactery. I'm just iffy-ish on it. It would have to be handled very delicately, because I'm afraid if we take it, the Lich, which the only reason I'm not saying his actual name is because I personally can't pronounce it. So when I say Lich, I'm referring to him by his actual name. I'm afraid that he'd have a very easy time acquiring it off our party after we get it, since he doesn't want to declare war on the nation itself.
So then let's just go check out Project Titan. We just go and observe and ask questions.
I don't have a problem with
Figure
doing
out
that.
what's going on. I'm a little concerned.
I have a problem with actually attempting to stop it because being
Who
former
said anything
military,
about
you know.
stopping it? We're just going to investigate. If we don't
Okay.
go
I was under the
anywhere,
impression we were gonna stop it.
we don't even know what's going on. How can we decide we're going to stop something from happening if we don't know what's happening? Just because Ferris is afraid doesn't mean we should be afraid. We need to assess the
To
situation.
be fair, Ferris is a
and
fairly
gather
cowardly
information.
person.
Yeah.
Assess the situation and gather information.
It's a giant
Quote
golem.
nil, whatever year it is.
It's a giant golem for the nation.
All right, well, we should investigate a little further. Excuse me if I don't take your word on it.
I down for whatever. So let's put it to a party vote if we go.
I mean, it's fine if you don't want to take the word of the person who lives here.
I just want to see and experience things for myself. That's just how I live. But wherever you guys go, I'll probably follow. Unless you all split up in different directions, then I'll decide which one favors more peaceful outcome. And I'll go with that one. And then I meditate and smoke while they discuss.
Brian walks in to the table.
Hey, Brian. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Brian.
Yeah, we call him Brian, man.
I remember talking to your master earlier.
Brian knows about this too.
Yeah, he probably does.
He is under his disguised self.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Brian,
right. He needs to be like that because the maids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Brian,
Yeah.
we currently seem to be at an impasse.
Oh, I know where this one's going. And I already know Brian's decision.
Yeah, I know Brian's decision, but I'm going to ask him anyways. We have 3 options.
Yeah.
Currently, either get back your master's phylactery, go to the Beastlands for a meal, or we can go investigate Project Titan. 2 of which pertain to your kind.
And those are the ones I'm more interested in?
I would assume so, yes.
The phylactery, we're more worried about what Mr. X is going to do with it, more than anything else. He doesn't need it right now. But
So
he
you're saying
took
we
it.
have time.
We don't know. We don't know what his plans are with it. All we know is he took it, and he took a lot of things with it.
And about Project Titan.
He's more time sensitive, I think.
Yes, that is much more time sensitive. Mr. X also stole documentation and research on some spells that Adraxis was working on.
I'm interested.
Possibly thinking that he might use the phylactery as some sort of power source for some sort of spell.
I'm surprised Gromac's been silent and still eating.
Yeah, I'm surprised Gromac's been kind of silent. Usually Gromac is doing Gromac things.
I mean, Gromac is doing Gromac things, but it's like none of this really pertains to him. He's thinking about other shit.
I mean, this kind of does, because this determines what do you get to fight.
Yeah.
Well, Gromac's thinking about going back and joining with his orc brethren in the army, coming up with the whole liberation of his people and the fact that
Romek was
orcs
in
in
the fucking
general.
army?
No, he's not. You don't know the backstory. No, he wasn't.
I thought Gromek was from a little cave by himself.
Okay.
No, I'm being dead serious. I could have sworn Neil said that one time.
That's Ferris's backstory.
No.
Oh, that's okay.
He was in a cave by himself for 19 years.
Okay.
That's half of his life.
How does one not go insane?
He did, actually.
We
That
cured him. It was
makes
expensive.
sense. Yeah, I do recall about the curing of the insanity. I don't think you completely cured it, though, sadly.
I mean, there's still effects of it, yeah.
But
But he's no longer considered to have a greater madness.
Madness is always fun.
Except when that madness is extreme paranoia.
That's
And
makes it even
schizophrenia.
more fun. That's always fun. I know all the effects of madness. I think they're all amusing.
I mean, it was going to lead to him fireballing everyone, so.
Oh, that's not fun.
Gromek, it probably wouldn't be.
Gromek would probably like, hey, it tickles.
Gromek would have to get to Ferris first.
So
That's
If
true.
Nil knew what Gromac wanted to do, she'd be down. She wants to go back to the Feywild so badly.
Orcs aren't from the Feywild, though, are they?
In this campaign, they are. Yeah. They're
Okay,
the
that's
arch enemy
weird.
of elves.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, would that be saying that Gromek's family probably would not welcome Nil and try to kill her straight off the bat?
Gromek's family's dead.
Whole war thing.
Oh, his
Spoilers,
army.
man, spoilers.
His army, I meant.
I mean, it's part of his backstory, so. I don't know, did I go too far there, Gromek?
I don't care.
Spoilers, man, spoilers.
I'm not a warlock, so it's not a huge deal.
Oh man, perfect joke.
I don't get it.
It's from one of the dudes that wanted to join us in the first campaign, and he got upset. No, in session 0, I said he was a warlock, and he got upset.
Oh.
And then he left.
Are you serious? You spoiled his backstory, but then he just left. Well, please
Oh,
don't.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because I remember actually you talking to me about that, too.
Oh, I was seeing it from a different eye, how warlocks get all their stuff from packs.
Oh, I actually remember Hydra telling me about the whole thing, how the guy got super pissed that he revealed his backstory.
No, I revealed he was a warlock.
Yeah, because you did this at the same time that you asked me did I want to reveal to anybody.
Yeah,
Was
because I
a
don't want to
player,
step on
yeah.
too many toes.
Yeah, and
He
you
wanted to
told me
be
why.
he wanted to be a human arcanist. That's what he wanted to be called. And like, what kind of class is an arcanist? And I just said no, he's actually a warlock.
He gets, yeah, I remember.
Because that was my reaction, you know. I'm pretty sure you can still see it in session 0. I have up on YouTube.
Yeah, I've actually watched the video.
So, everyone down for going to the Beastlands?
Wait, where are we going? I don't.
Yeah, they got nailed immediately.
Yeah,
Problem with
No,
going
I
to
just mean,
Beastlands
I don't know
is
where
we
we're
need
going.
a way back.
true.
That needs prep work, essentially, done for it. We also have to sit here and wait for the orb to attune to the Beastlands.
Let's see who's the attune to the
I
Beastlands.
mean,
It's a random thing.
right now we have our 3 options. We pick at least one.
We can't. What I'm saying is, there's a chance we can't even go to the Beastlands right now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
who's
saying.
All right, I'm taking Beastlands off the table.
Alright.
And I don't think Hydra wants to do it at the moment.
I'm down with anything you guys want to do. It's your game.
How? I mean, we'd also have to explain how certain players are there.
It's
Like-
already gone. Done. Beastlands is gone.
I personally would want to do it if it was possible.
But alright, so we have other things we can do. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
If we're not going to, we're agreed we're just doing basically intelligence gathering on the Project Titan.
Yeah.
Then
that
I'm
seems like
fine
a lot
with
to be
doing
doing.
that.
And then assess the situation.
That is part of gathering information. That's assessing the situation.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's what we're doing. Girl Mac.
And then we make a
I
decision
just don't want
afterwards
to-
as to whether or not we
Personally, I
act.
can't get involved in it if it gets like if you want to act, I can't get involved because of my oaths.
So, Girl Mac, we are going to be gathering information. That's not your forte. But we
It
could
means no
definitely-
fighting.
Yeah, but we could definitely use some muscle if things turn sour.
Oh, you mean like I have a chance to get you freeloaders who don't pay me shit and live in my house outside of my house? Yeah, I'm
That's
down.
precisely what he's saying, Gromac. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. Once we're done though, don't come back, yeah?
Something old.
Unless, of
Gromac, you
course,
seem grumpy today.
just been thinking about things. It makes my head hurt.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Like things.
No, I mean,
Alright.
no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
Girl Mac, I am literally
No.
I mean,
over here.
we could just talk about it. We don't have to include these guys.
Nah.
Alright.
Pretty sure that I have paid Gromac once before.
I'm paying Girl Mac right now. 10 gold up front.
Pretty sure I paid him 50 gold a while back.
How much did this mansion cost?
A
A
lot.
lot.
What was it, like 30, 45,000 gold?
Something like that.
50,000.
It was split between 5 people, so congratulations, you've paid 0.5% of enough to own a part of the deed.
Hey, congrats. Only 2 names out of your 5 party originally are on that deed.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
had that party help you pay for it.
Yeah.
And
You just got replacements.
no, that's your name isn't Ryder.
There is no rider.
I would assume his name's probably still on the deed.
Yeah, Gromac's down to follow.
So, is that what we're doing?
I don't know where it is, but I imagine if we just follow the light in the sky, we'll make it.
Excuse me.
Pretty much.
I imagine if we just follow. Actually, no. I know where it is. Never mind. The fuck.
Yeah, Dorian, be her guide.
Yeah. Like, what's wrong with me? I totally know where it is.
Yep.
Be our guide, Dorian.
So as you guys go out to leave the house, you walk by the forested area and see Jim Jim talking to a strange creature.
Talking? Jim Jim talks?
Well, you don't understand what Jim Jim's saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jim, who's your friend?
Give him a moment.
I go up and I tell Primrose where we're going.
Can someone... Can someone explain to me what very bottom right-hand corner of the map
Chess.
is?
Oh yeah, we wound up playing chess last session before session started.
I want to play some chess.
I didn't play it. I was busy doing stuff, but I was watching Nil play against Hydra. Forgot who won the first game. Nil.
Nell did.
Yeah.
she said that she wasn't any good and all this other stuff. She kept talking herself down.
It
It
was
was
the truth.
funny.
But anyway,
She won because I made a mistake. I opened up my king to her.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it, bishop?
This is coming from the guy who didn't know about castling.
losing chess is always because you made a mistake.
That's
Yes.
true.
Anyway, yeah.
So who do you want to go with you in this investigation?
Us, the party, and I guess Jim, we're figuring out
I
who
guess
he's
he's
talking
asking about the NPCs.
Correct.
to. Oh,
Yeah, because we have 4th-tier NPCs that were actually meant to go on party trips sometimes with us.
I mean, they're more meant to take
I didn't know
control
that.
of the house and guard the house, but I'm more referring to
yeah,
Ferris
I
and
thought they
Brian.
were supposed to be at the house.
Wait.
Oh, I don't want Brian to come with us.
No, because I have a feeling that if we get anywhere near, Brian's going to do something that would wind up interfering and make things harder on us. We don't need any actual, like, somebody getting out in the open kind of a thing and trying to stop it, because that just makes information gathering on the matter 10 times harder.
Okay. Ferris? Vec?
We're not taking the golem.
Okay,
Golem
Vec's
sticks
turn.
out.
The golem will just slow us down. It'll walk slower than shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, no, the
technically,
golem's
no.
really fast, but my problem with taking the golem is what happens the closer it gets, kind of a thing, to it. It might become more problematic. If this is how it's affecting it at this point while we're this far away, what would happen to it when it gets super close, where the magic's actually concentrated? I mean, that golem could wind up trying to punch Jim.
Jim's not
Shit
coming.
ton.
Wait,
Is your police
Jim's not coming?
No, why would Jim come? He's the house dog.
Surprising, but I can see why.
He's a guard dog. He's not like a. I'm not a hunter.
No, that's more my expertise.
Yeah, is your Lynx coming?
Yes, it is.
Ferris? Do you guys want Ferris to come with you guys?
I would say that Ferris needs to stay and watch over
Excuse
that.
me, my God.
Because we don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Even if they do ask him if he's
We
going
would
to steal
have.
the
I
island,
think we
would
need to
they
set
believe
somebody
him?
to basically watch Ferris too. Then, that fact. Because he's freaking out so much. That's the only reason.
Okay.
I don't want him doing something stupid.
Also, we
Because
should
he's
probably go
freaking out.
up there and tell Ferris what we're going to be doing.
Ferris is down here with us.
Is he?
Yeah, he went
Yeah, he
downstairs
came-
for breakfast.
Yeah, with
Oh,
us.
that's
and
right.
We went back into to there to talk to Gromac, because Gromac's important to all of us.
Because Bromac is Bromac, and Bromac is important.
I'm dead serious. I feel Gromac's important to me.
Wait, what's
My
going on?
Don't worry about it.
But I think we should get going.
Yeah, on the way out, Gromac spits on the grave of
I
guts.
go and grab the book from the altar. You know which one, right?
Yeah.
And I already have the Holy Avenger on me. I never took it off me.
Oh, you have that relic.
Yes, I have the relic that was handed to me by FaZe.
Oh, that's right. Yep, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I cannot find this amulet anywhere in the DM's guide. I've looked up medallion of, what was it, good, or whatever, and I looked up under amulet, and it does not exist.
Oh,
Look
sorry.
up
It's
talisman
Talisman.
Oh, it's
Talisman.
talisman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me look up under T's.
Anyways, Jim, I believe, is talking to a strange creature.
Holy shit, that's powerful!
Yes.
I'm assuming that I did attune to it.
If you
Some
knew
point.
about it, yes.
Yeah, I did. I had it, and you told me yesterday I had to attune to it. Not yesterday, last session.
Yep.
So, I just never got around to actually looking it up. Shit, that is wicked as fuck.
Good luck with that DC 20.
It's not me, that's the enemy.
Yeah, I know.
Good. I mean, I'm more worried about the +2 spell attack bonus.
And because I don't do that many damages outputs that are, spell-wise.
True.
I'm a life domain cleric. I'm more, heal.
I will inform you that Holy Avenger does nothing for you besides being a longsword.
You have to be a paladin to attune to it, don't you?
Yeah, level 17
Yeah.
paladin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, but I don't actually have a sword. Well, I don't have a sword. I have a mace, so
Well, you said you're taking the Holy Avenger.
yes, which is I'm using it as a sword.
Okay.
I can use it as a regular sword, I thought.
Yeah, you can. A longsword.
You can.
Yeah. Isn't that better than a mace?
Yeah. Do you have proficiency with the longsword?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's better than a mace.
I have proficiency with all
Oh,
weapons.
speaking of which, would I have been able to finish his?
My second bow,
Yeah,
the second kind of bow you were making me? Because I know you finished the first one.
first one. I'm keeping the first one because that's my long bow.
No, you made a crossbow and a short bow for me.
Yeah, I know, but I made a longbow first.
It's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the two for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Still need the stats for that.
on death. You see a bunch of people walk up while you're talking to Jim Jim.
Oh, hello. I was asking your canine companion for directions. Yes.
I love it already.
What? Jim, why have you never talked to me before like that?
He barks at you.
I'm hurt, Jim. I'm hurt.
His ears fall back and he kind of gets on the ground. He's like he's patting at the ground by your feet.
Oh, don't make the lad feel bad about himself.
Anyway, what are you looking for? Don't tell me it's like a mansion. Because it's like not a hotel or like what are you looking for?
Well, I actually just got here, so I was just looking for things.
You're one of those types of people. I think you should talk to Neil. Neil's always one of those looking for things type deal.
I think I found a thing. This rock is really cool. It was right by your foot, Girl Mac. Look how
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
it
look at
sparkles in
that.
the sun.
Look how many edges it got.
Yeah, you want it?
It's got like 8 edges.
Here, you can have it.
Hey,
Oh,
Gromac.
sweet. Gromac throws the rock. Look at it go.
Hey, Gromac,
Alright.
you got a good arm there.
You can
Can I
see it
roll?
as it swings
Point
and
taken,
falls
Girl Mac.
into the
Point
ocean.
taken.
Gromac, I really like your arm.
I really like it if you don't give me weird compliments.
No, hold on.
It wasn't a weird compliment.
So,
I've always shown respect to Gromac. How much you talking about?
I'm trying to show as much respect as I can to grow back the owner of the house.
I don't respect him because he's the owner of the house. I don't give a shit about that.
Anyway,
Saved
you
his
got
life
you just
twice.
got here. What do you need? Are you looking for me? Are you one of the new servants that got like left behind?
What? No.
Ah, well then, who are you?
My name is Ondoth.
Ah, pleasure to meet you. I guess, do you like live in these woods?
Well, not these woods specifically. I used to live. It's a long story. Let's just say I made some friends with some elves and decided to wander for the better majority of my life.
Ah,
Anyway, um,
He just politely waves to people.
I like that.
which way to town?
which way is the town?
I don't know. I asked you first.
Hold up. Yeah, I think I don't know.
Which town are you looking for?
I don't really know, to be perfectly honest with you.
You
As
just
I
looking
said,
for the
just-
closest town.
pretty much yes.
I know where the closest town is, so I point him in that direction.
Wait, like, aren't we going to town to gather
going to-
information?
We're
I
going
believe
to
we're
the
going
capital.
to a separate.
Yeah, we're going to the capital, Gromac. We're not going to the nearest town.
Oh, are
I
you
thought
trying
we
to?
still had to go through town.
We had to go through town, yes, but we're going to a different town.
But we're still going through the first town to get to the second town, right?
Yeah, he wanted to know where the nearest town was all.
Speaking of which, where is the mansion?
Right here.
That's never been clear.
Yeah,
It's
it's
by
over here.
Hardersfield.
We have to
Hardersfield
go
would
through
be the nearest
Hardersfield.
town.
I don't think this... Okay, this thing didn't actually alter my spell attack modifier.
I don't know. Whenever it does that to me, it always gets rid of wisdom.
Right. Well, if you
Yeah, all
like,
they're doing,
we're
like you're
kind of
supposed
heading
to.
towards the nearest town. You could come along with us for the moment.
Oh, brilliant. I'll just tag along with you fine folk.
Can I tell what kind of creature he is?
Roll a intelligence check.
He just kind of limps over to you guys, just kind of dragging himself on his cane.
Oh, so he's hunchback.
Wow.
No,
that was-
he just limps. He's got a limp on his right leg.
He is definitely big. What? How tall would you want to describe your character?
So this particular creature stands at a total of 8 foot tall. He's he's quite muscular, but at the same time, he kind of has a decent belly, as if he's been eating one too many sweets. He's also got a very long beard that at the very tips are like a very light twilight blue. And he does have fur over his body as well, and the tufts of fur off of his shoulders are like really kind of matted with twigs and such, as is his beard, which also does have a few spare twigs and such in them. Hanging in his hair, he has one lock of hair off to his right that extends down past his jaw. That right next to his eye is what appears to be a whalebone, with different runes and engravings of such.
Wow, you're pretty.
If you would, kind sir, what brought you here?
I
Fancy.
rerolled my intelligence.
Fancy brought me here.
Friends.
No, Fancy. I have a touch of wanderlust.
Ah, shucks. I see. Much like me and my compatriot here, Dorian.
What?
What? and I don't mean to say this with any disrespect, but I'm not from around here, and from around here, I mean I'm from a different plane of existence or something like that.
You too, huh?
Yeah, what are you?
I'm a fearball.
Right.
What?
Okay.
Oh my god, a furball!
So Gormak and Nil, from being
Oh shit!
denizens of the Feywilds, you would know of Furbolgs. Gormak, you probably more so. You would know that Furbolgs tend to live in a forest. They are usually isolated. They don't really hang out with other people, and that if you disrespect the forest, they will slaughter you.
Oh, Yukon, right.
And Nil,
Man,
you would probably know of some Furbolgs from the back in the days when you were at the monastery. There's probably some Furbolg groups that were. They tend to be druids.
I lived in a community of druids in the woods before the monastery.
So yeah, you would probably recognize them as Furbolgs as soon as you said that.
right,
Okay.
right. You're them mighty beings, whatnot, protect the woodlands
Furbolgs
of the
like
Feywilds.
Warcraft furbolgs.
What?
That's fucking race that looks like bears in World of Warcraft that are druids.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not what they look like. They look more like trolls.
They look like trolls. Not to be, you know.
And not
Right.
WoW trolls.
Yeah.
I mean, my picture is a furball.
I can't see it.
Yeah, we have our picture thing shut off.
Okay. That's you know, I've been sitting here staring at this dachshund, and it's just been making me laugh the entire time.
Isn't it great?
But yes, I once used to. Uh, mm,
And he just kind of like tugs on his beard a bit.
yes, I used to be a guardian of the forest.
That is not.
That's not a Furbolg in this setting.
It's like one of its various looking ones.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think of when I hear Furbolg too. But
Yeah.
It's me who's never played World of Warcraft before.
Right, well, if wanderlust is your
Supposed to be a
appetite,
race.
feel free to sage it with us, I suppose.
It would be good to travel with friends for just a short while, at least.
I'm sure you and Neil could strike up quite a conversation.
He looks over at Nil, trying to decide which one it is.
She's the one picking grass out of the ground.
Perfect description.
And I'm just
That is
twiddling
exactly
it
what
in my
she's doing.
fingers. I like do a thing with my fingers and I blow against my knuckles and it makes a screeching sound. I giggle when I throw it and I pick more.
He kind of like shuffles over to Nil and just like very awkwardly, like,
Hello!
Hi, very large man.
he kind of like just stands there very awkwardly.
Nice day.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What?
Would you
What is
like
Nil?
some? Would you like some fairy grass? Nil is a wood elf. Dark bronze skin with green,
I'm hungry. I
kind
should
of
be
like green
not
streaks, like
eating
crundum,
that.
like
I didn't
crundum
eat.
ore. Longer ears than normal for an elf, kind of abnormal. Short brown hair. I forget what color eyes, I don't know. But she's dressed in mostly rags. Like, she looks like a beggar.
much kind of like he does, because he's just kind of wearing like hemp stuff that's just on him. He doesn't really. He's decent, but he's not very well clothed. He's got some leather on him, but it's just like bare leather that's just thrown over his form, and he goes,
I'll gladly take you up on that offer of fairy glass, young elf.
I hand over a glass pipe that's very colorful.
he kind of
Still with a
sniffs at
trail
it.
of smoke leaking out of it.
Oh yeah. He kind of looks at it.
It's been many, many years since the last time I've done this with my beloved.
He takes a he does a nice long drag / tote, whatever, and he just kind of spaces out for a few minutes and like starts like stroking on the whalebone in his hair.
And Nil just goes back to awkwardly picking grass.
Or
Don't worry.
Because she's awkward and obsessed.
I remember I had not switched off my profile pic, so.
Alright, well, come on, Jim, get yourself back to the house, and Neil, let's go.
Be
Yeah.
Desta.
How does Jim react when he sees the cat? I'm just curious. Or if he saw the cat.
I don't think you really noticed it at this time.
I think a lynx isn't classified so much as a cat. I mean, it is, but it's too big.
Jim versus
Carmella the Lynx.
Fucking lynx.
Hey, enough.
Yes?
What was my dog like saying? Is he smart?
He's pretty decently intelligent compared to most animals that I talk to.
Oh, good.
You know,
Oh.
I was a plant once.
I knew that was coming.
Oh no.
How did you enjoy being a plant, good sir?
It was, well, you ever spend your entire life only understanding one purpose, and then in the course of about a few days, your entire understanding and perspective of life is turned upside down, and, well, it's weird. I wouldn't recommend it. Although, if I'm to be fair, it's pretty tits not having to, like, breathe or, eat or nothing. You just kind of sit there in the sunlight and everything takes care of itself.
Hey, Gromac, didn't you get raped while you were a plant?
No.
No.
No, that was I wasn't a plant back then.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That is that's the response.
To be honest with you, I have been a plant before. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice little journey, I guess.
Have you ever been a bear?
Well, I've worn a bear over myself before. Like, I've worn bear.
No, I mean, have you ever been a bear?
I've been told that I'm like a bear.
Just the way you say that.
Not that bear. I know I've met some very small elves that enjoy that particular bear. No, I'm talking about an actual grizzly.
Wait. No, I've never been a bear before. You could do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
And he turns into a black bear.
Oh, let me try. I don't think it's going to work.
Gromac,
I'll have
I
you
don't
know,
think you can
I'm a
do
very
it.
powerful sorcerer.
He turns back into his normal form and he goes, "Oh, don't worry. Someday you might learn."
I think I'll pull a
Gromac,
muscle.
we'll turn you into a bear one day. Don't worry.
Gormac will have poop in his pants for the next month. As for the process of trying to become a bear, he poops himself.
Oh, damn. He was so close to not doing that anymore.
That's gonna smell horrible.
I
joke,
burned a
but-
wild shape for flavor.
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty good at throwing things, but besides that, town is this way, I think.
Let us depart.
Dorian leads because he knows where he's
Yeah,
going.
I'm beside Dorian always.
You guys want to take a break?
How long of a break?
I want to get something to eat.
Wants to live.
Okay, I can go out for a smoke.
Is everyone down for that?
Sure.
I'm down.
Sure.
On death? I love your character.
Thanks.
I dig the voice.
Why,
Yes.
thank you.
It makes me
Watching
feel
two-
like I'm speaking to a bear.
Sorry
It's
about that, on
interesting.
death. We didn't really make a detailed backstory for you.
That's fine. I have like a small backstory and then I'm just gonna let it spiral from there.
Okay.
It's interesting watching two very deep voices talking to each other. It's interesting.
Listening to what?
Two deep voices talk to each other.
Ah. Who's more baritone? Go.
Most likely you, kind sir. Oh, Satan.
That's what I can do. The literal laugh of Satan.
Anyways, I want to go like make a hot pocket or something.
No,
Okay.
that's like what, 5 minutes.
Pocket.
Break time.
Hot pocket.
I want to go make this.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, 5 minutes of Terraria coming right up.
Oh, by the way, I'm a druid. If nobody caught that.
Oh yeah, that was obvious. Good job, by the way. I love the boys.
He just finds it really awkward that all of you have names.
Oh yeah, wait, I didn't read Furball Culture. I need to. Oh, it's over on the ground. Ah, fuck. Looks like I'm not gonna be playing Terraria while I wait. Furball.
So can I just like know where we're going? Like, just as an aside, I heard Project Titan. I'm like completely confused.
Don't worry, it would
I
all
was-
be explained in time.
I think I'm the only one who actually has
the
enough
most
Project
knowledge about
Titan.
it.
Yeah, and I haven't shared it pretty much with anybody. So
Dorian is for one
both
side.
in character and
I'm-
OOC, I know the most.
Yeah. I was expecting you to be more along the lines of the Goliath, to be honest. Because it's grayish. It could be other one.
What?
Well, by looking at the profile or the profile picture, I could gauge which one. To me, the camera angle seems more like a Goliath than a Furbolg. Hey, Dorian.
Yo.
Okay, I was about to say, assuming you're at the gig. Do you have Volo's guide?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Page
Yes, I do.
107, that's what a Furbolg looks like.
I know what a Furbolg actually looks like.
Okay.
D&D wise.
Can't wait 2 fucking weeks.
By the way, I would also like to point out that his nose is not like super big, but it is like old man big,
Okay, so that's understandable.
and it is kind of black instead of red at the tip.
Interesting.
Oh, Gromek, how much longer can you play, by the way?
Like another 15 minutes, to be completely honest. Didn't want to say anything,
Oh,
but
I'm
like
actually concerned about it for you.
I'm hitting that 3 hour mark.
Yeah.
What happens after that?
Oh, he has to go to work, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Ready for it.
I live on the East Coast, and I have I have an internship type deal at 6 a.m. that I have to leave for.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Over here on the East Coast, it's 2:15 right
Oh
now.
my
So.
god, please tell me at least one time in this campaign you're gonna make the lions and tigers and bears oh my joke.
what? Probably. I didn't hear what you said, but just yeah.
The lions, tigers, and bear jokes. He's asking somebody at least one time to make that joke during this campaign.
Uh,
Got it.
Yeah, you need to, please.
you were there for the one I got when I got my bear cloak. We did like an entire 10 minutes of bear puns.
I mean, we did about 10, 20 minutes of undead puns. Me and
Yeah,
Grotto
that was
Lynch.
great.
Yeah, that all got streamed. So,
Man, how long does it take for how long does it take for them upstairs to kick the bucket?
pretty long. It's letting me finish this new episode that just got aired. Like, earlier.
Yeah, as Ruby finally finished its 4th season, and I'm sad that they let him do it on a motherfucking cliffhanger. But I get to look forward to more Ruby GBs.
Oh, you watched the latest Ruby episode?
Yeah, 27 minutes long. It's awesome. It's like an actual episode for once.
Of what?
Ruby.
Ah,
I'm just glad Crow didn't have to die.
when did that air?
If I'm not mistaken, it came out for live today for 3 members. Speaking of which,
Yeah,
If
I have
we're-
a lot of different shows I have to watch and
If
maintain.
we're going to be talking about Ruby, is anyone here going to be planning on watching it? So I don't say spoilers. Other
I don't
than
even know what
just
it is, so I have no intention of watching it.
It's a Rooster Teeth show.
Yeah.
I am currently watching it and I'm on the current stuff. So
I'm back.
I don't know if Ferris is actually watching it. That's the only thing.
No, just heard about it.
Why is my
Not doing hot pockets. We only got 3 of those left, and I want to save them for a good lunch.
Of course, the steel flashlight will be made in China.
Can you hear me just fine now?
No,
You are
I
super
can barely
quiet.
hear you at all.
Good. That's what it should be.
Okay.
Because I am being picked up too easily again.
It's not good if we can barely hear you, though.
Yeah,
I
I
would
have you
rather
all.
you
I
not
already have
hear.
you on max.
I would rather you not hear my overloud voices although.
Oh, stop being self-conscious.
Hey, I have to listen to my own voice when I do live streams. I will be self-conscious. Can't bear hearing my damn dull and boring voice describing about how awesome something is and yet sounds so damn bored as I do it.
Your voice is not boring, Dorian. Come on.
I watched one of my own live streams. I fell asleep.
I could believe how people might describe how you don't sound like you feel excited
don't-
about something. You always sound
I-
like you're bored.
I am. I'm bored about everything usually.
Then cut yourself and...
That's boring. I need
Anyways.
adventure in my life.
If I'm not mistaken, Romac has to leave within, like, what, 10 minutes?
What? Yeah, he has to leave in like 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to
I'm
take that
down.
into account
Yeah.
with how much longer we go into terms of session because of that.
Yeah, because everything we're about to do is pretty important.
And I personally would rather have him here.
Yeah. Same here.
Mhm.
So...
But I also feel shitty though because Onda just got introduced and like.
I know. How do you think
Yeah.
I
Well,
felt
here's
when-
something. Here's something. Even if I leave, if you guys want to stick around, if you want to, you guys can have a little RP thingy doodle whatever with Oddnat as you walk into town or whatever, and Gromac will just be ahead or behind.
I was
Because-
just gonna suggest something like that.
Gromac doing Gromac things.
Yes.
I feel like Ondath is being treated how you treated me, Core, in that last session.
Yeah, I know.
Where I got introduced at the last 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and that
was
sucks.
amusing.
Because
And it-
combat took forever.
fucking pissed me off so much, and I held my
Yeah,
voice
I
on the
don't
matter.
want to shun on this new character in this one, but at the same time, we're missing a key important player who's been here from the start. So I'm gonna let you guys decide that.
I don't care.
I feel like Gormac won't really be in his element in what you guys are going to do. So he would be only able to really comment.
I mean, same here.
I'm the only one who'd probably be in their element in all this.
I would just have Dorian guide me around. If I stay close enough to Dorian, no one will ask questions.
I fully expect Nil to get lost as soon as we get into like a city or something.
I expect Neil to stick to me.
Nil doesn't even barely know you.
Neil shouldn't know me. I mean, I'm not gonna go and search for you if you get lost either.
No, I'll be fine.
It's nil.
You also, I
It's
know that your
uncanny
character
that.
knows that I know exactly where we're heading. I've said something.
She doesn't listen when people talk. No, that's not true. She does, but
She wants to get lost. That's her thing. I do not.
she's curious. She likes to explore things.
I just want my level up. I want-
My background title is Inquisitive Wanderer.
That
An
sounds
acolyte.
amazing.
Or Inquisitive Explorer. That's what it was.
So, decision.
I'm down with whatever you guys want to do.
I don't think
Whatever you
anybody's
wanna do.
making decisions.
I'm not a decision maker.
I feel as if Corana's been the major decision maker for this session. So,
As DM, I'm supposed to be semi-impartial, so
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Well, I mean, I'm down for RPing just the walk there, if that's what you would like to do for a while, or we can just do what
Pretty
we
sure we're
do
near the
for
town.
another. I mean, I kind of have to leave within another half hour to an hour anyway.
Oh, in
so.
that case, yeah, doesn't much matter.
I don't have to leave. It just, the longer I stay up affects more of my sleeping hours.
In that case, yeah, I'd do that. Well,
That's normal for me.
I was just informed I don't have to wake up at 7 a.m., so I'm fine. I can play however let you guys want to play.
missing.
However, I would not like to play with only 2 people. With 2 people missing.
I mean, I do every session on Saturday.
Well,
now
I
with
still
2
have
people.
up to an hour, so the sooner we do something, the longer I can stay.
You know, there's a piece of
Yeah.
grass.
I'm
Let's-
probably picking grass on my way every once in a while. Just lean down and scoop
Neil,
up
there's
a
a
little
bug.
bit of, or a flower.
There's a bug, Neil.
Every
Now
flower
you're-
and piece of blade
now
she
you're just
picks
like-
just regrows as
I am-
as On Death walks
I am
by.
doing this on purpose, Neil. That's what I do with Gromac.
I say, let's at least introduce ourselves to the town. Let Dorian, guide us around, but let's not get into anything too serious.
You mean Hardersfield, which is not the town that the rest of the party was intending to go to?
Well, we had to go through that town first.
Not really. I mean, we could have
It
always.
is kind of like our local town now.
Or
Yeah.
semi-local.
It's only like a mile or 2 away.
Yeah. It's not that far.
Less than an hour walk.
There's no RP walking to it, really.
Actually, if you want to get technical, I can make about 2 miles in 35 minutes. So, at a brisk walk.
Yeah, I mean, I have a speed of 60, so.
Yeah, that's just her regular.
Yeah, let's
It'll
go
take a
ahead.
regular person about, if it's 2 miles, about 40 minutes. And then, like, for Nil, it'll take her half the time.
I'm
Because
assuming
it's
Neil
Neil, it's
is
just
stopping
eating.
to pick things up off the ground, like along the way, like grass and stuff,
Yeah,
Which is-
I like pick flowers,
which is
or I
causing
see
her
like.
to be slower to stay with the party because of that.
Yeah.
I am going to say that we get to Vaxelheim, alright? But we don't do anything.
There is no way we can walk to Vaxelheim. Not in one.
So-
Not
Are we
in this
going to the
one session.
Temple of the Raven Queen?
No.
You could.
Let's at least go where we're
Not
going.
bring that up right now.
Yeah. Let's get where we're going to be going and try to introduce ourselves to the town. But
We're
let's
going to Hardersfield. That's the town that we will hit. We actually have to RP if we're going to Vasselheim, and because that's a longer trip, much longer.
It's fast.
Well, wait, what was that question?
What? Nothing.
I heard Baxelheim.
I said we will actually have to RP
Yeah, I know.
if for Vasselheim because it's a much longer trip.
So, Dorian, what do you say?
I'm saying we can do the Hardersfield if we really want to, because pretty much can say we're there in town. We can do a little RP right now for that.
Alright, so let's go to Hardersfield.
That's
We're
where
already there.
that's where we were taking on death anyway.
Which is like a 35-minute, 45-minute walk or something. So,
Yeah, not far.
you know,
What's
Yeah,
the
it-
cat
it's-
doing on this wall?
I thought you were riding him.
No, I don't ride the cat.
Weird.
That cat would not trust me. I only met it for, yesterday?
I talked to the cat.
It's keeping a distance from you, Core.
Wow. Is it keeping a distance from me even though I patched it up?
It's keeping a distance from everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, even me?
I mean, until you talk to it, probably.
I'm like having a full blown conversation about what it's like in this world, and it's just kind of like growling at me and just like meowing and shit. And I'm just like still walking, just kind of shuffling. And then I look up at Karana and I'm like, is this your cat?
It is my cat. Name's Camilla. Just met it yesterday. Used cure wounds and attempted to give it good berry, but it's a carnivore, so it didn't accept the good berry.
What was that for, Dorian?
Nothing. I'm just messing with my rolling right now.
I'm going to, in my backpack, take out the rook feast. I abuse this way too much. I'm sorry, but it's very useful.
Stop using this piece.
That is your gift, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Going to blank out the current conversation that might or might not be happening.
Okay.
I'm going to speak to Adraxis. We are currently on our way to Hardersfield. Is there anything like we're going to go investigate the beam of light? We're going to go investigate Project Titan. Not do anything, mind you. Is there anything you could provide information on that we could be looking out for?
They will likely defend it very well. You will most likely not find information about it without doing espionage.
Alright, I'm gonna be bye.
That was quick. So you're saying we might have to break a few laws?
If you want to find out information about it.
Do you know anyone in Vaxelheim that we could talk to?
The last person that I know of that got information about Project Titan is Mr. X.
Well, fuck.
I have a question about Wild
immediately-
Shape.
What's that? And immediately upon finding said information, rebelled against me.
Interesting.
Anyway, answer for your question about Wild Shape.
Can I talk normally in Wild Shape?
No. However, I would say that you can still talk to animals while in Wild Shape.
Okay.
Speaking of which, did the cat just not trust Honda at all?
Okay. No, I'm done.
Why?
No, I'm done with my rolling.
It's still wary about you.
Just checking the random number generator.
I'm going to take a piece of jerky out from from my rations, and I'm going to just lay it on the ground and sit next to and wait for the cat to catch up.
It sniffs at it and then takes it.
I'm going to attempt to pet. Do I need to roll animal handling to not get bitten?
Yeah. It's like a DC 5 or something.
This is why Folk Hero is great.
Yeah, you're able to pet it fine.
What is it reacting like?
It's kind of like eyeing your hand. It doesn't like flinch or anything though when you pet it though.
Okay. With that, I'm going to let it finish off a piece of jerky, and then going to continue onwards and catch up next to Dorian. Just trying to grow trust with this, with my links.
What was your question about wild shape? Oh wait, no, you already answered that.
I'm gonna ask Dorian. Is there anything to do in Hardersfield?
Hydra needs to tell me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, personally, I should know, but I don't at the OOC wise.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
go window
my
shopping.
character should. But Hydra never
Dorian.
told me about this town.
Hardersfield's a
you
small.
are-
Hardersfield's the main farming town. It's where most of
Does
the
it have
food
a
is grown.
tavern?
What?
Does it have a tavern like normal?
Yeah, it's
Probably.
town.
Yeah, okay, so I let him, I say, there's a tavern there. We can get some drinks. Pretty much it. What were you looking for?
Oh no, window shopping.
I mean, I'm gonna assume that there's a market.
Yay.
Yeah.
Gotta find something different.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be a post office there too, isn't there? Because that's where FaZe was always going.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna test there. I'm gonna test that postal service.
It's pretty reliable from what I hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna test that. I'm just curious about everything.
I mean,
That's
they're
what-
always coming to our house to deliver mail.
True.
By the way, what's happened to all the letters that are come for FaZe?
Well, there hasn't been
FaZe
that
is
many
now
letters.
dead.
There's only been like a few letters,
Yeah,
Dude,
and nothing since FaZe died.
damn.
but and his
Information
body
travels
was
fast.
thrown in a grave.
Or he just stopped responding.
I mean, his body was thrown in the grave by Gromac.
Oh, so Gromac threw guts and face.
The grave he threw him in was not meant for FaZe, and it wasn't completely done. It was during his conversation with Ferris.
I really want to hear this conversation, damn
And
it.
I gotta say, it was a really funny conversation.
Damn it. Wish you guys would have streamed it.
I wish we had at least recorded that conversation.
Anyways, forget. Wait, did you say that we're in town now?
Should be by this point.
Dorian, would you
Yeah,
like to go shopping?
What?
Would you
I
like to
didn't
go
hear you.
shopping?
What?
I don't know. Just find random odd trinkets.
Is there beds? Can we purchase beds at that market?
We might be able to have
I'm
them
asking.
made.
I'm asking Hydra.
Yeah.
Possibly. It's not a big town.
I'm assuming they can make beds using wood that they chopped down. It's not hard.
That's Woodhurst, though. Not
What?
Hardersfield.
Chopping down wood?
Oh, that wasn't in character.
I know.
What?
Yeah.
How
Window would
obscene.
seriously have a problem.
Breaking the
That's
fourth
a-
wall. You're not Deadpool here.
But I am.
You know, there's an actual D&D wiki background called Fourth Wall Breaker.
I know.
I really want to give that a try to a DM who just doesn't care.
I wanted to have it as my background in the new campaign. I honestly did. But I'm like, he'd probably be pissed, and I'd be breaking too many walls because
You would be breaking all of the walls.
I can totally do this easily.
I'm guessing we get the Hardesfield while Undeath and Nil
Yeah,
are.
we already said we were there.
I'm gonna go to the market.
You just asked me, did I want to go shopping with you?
Do you want to go shopping, Dorian?
That's why the bed conversation came up.
Yes. Do you want to go shopping?
Fine. I don't. Well, I'm gonna check on Nil, see what Nil's doing.
Yeah, Nil not one mind.
Nil is like completely in awe of Ondath and listening intently, because she's starting to feel bad because she picks flowers and
She's
harvests
killing.
nature all the time and smokes
killing
it.
If Ondeath smoked your favorite,
Also, she's extremely interested because her parents were druids, and she hasn't put two and two together that he's a druid.
if Undeath smoked your Feygrass while in your garden, I wonder what kind of story would come of that.
Probably an
know.
old story from his childhood.
How old is Ondath out of character? Just curious.
He is 300.
Oh.
Older than
No shit.
Mandalorian.
He's
Exactly.
a fucking elf.
No, he's
Furbolg.
I mean, a furbolg. Sorry, but still, they're long living.
You racist slime.
Bitch, you know I am racist.
I know.
Oh, not in character.
Dude, I'm going to be partaking in a campaign where we're going to have a black guy that's racist, and his character's going to be racist against black people.
One of my buddies. Actually,
Awesome.
so it's
I'm also a gunslinger in that campaign.
so like,
Ugh,
Well,
racism.
I'm not really
Anyways.
racist. I just like making a lot of racist jokes.
Ferris,
yeah.
what kind of market stalls do you find here?
Market stall, a single market stall, and it's small.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the answer.
We got animals and stuff here.
they have
so-
animals and food, mostly.
They're a farm.
It's a farming community.
Is there
Yeah.
that odd antique?
Yeah, of course. There's always an odd antique.
I'm gonna go to that
Are they all hillbillies?
one. They're all racist No, they're all stereotypes of Southern people.
Even
Well,
though
I
they're
mean,
northern.
that used to be how Southern people
Even
were.
though they're Northern, they're stereotypical Southerns in America.
So you go to the odd-looking one.
I lose
the odd
interest as soon
antique
as
one.
I realize they're Southerners. Which is sad because I live in a southern state, but the southern states don't accept my state. They say we're a northern state, and the northern states don't want my state.
Arkansas?
No, it's Maryland. Maryland's like near it, the line.
Yeah, Arkansas is a really weird state. Anyways, walk up there. I'm gonna ask the merchant, what particularly would you say is the most interesting item here?
Foot. It's got this weird fungus growing on it. You said interesting item.
Yeah, interesting item. I'm taking whatever I'm biting.
Yes.
Oh my god,
All beautiful voice.
I love it.
Let me have a little look-see. It's an old lady. You could accurately describe as Chrome.
Sounds like a
Kind
fucking
of old
gypsy.
lady.
Just kind of looking around her little stall.
Oh wait, can I even see the stall? I'm 3 foot.
You can't see over it.
I'm gonna jump to see over it.
You can, yeah. If you jump, you can see over. Ah, yes. This.
Does she perceive me as a child because I'm so small?
You're not even sure if she can see you. You think she might be blind.
Alright, alright.
And she pulls out a small rock-like shape. It looks like it's made of crystal, and it has lots of sides.
How can she tell that she pulled this out, and how
I'm
can
jumping.
Core see
I'm
that
jumping.
she pulled this out?
I'm jumping. Doran, actually, are you following me?
Yeah, I said I
You
was
could-
going shopping with you.
You could see it.
I can easily. That wasn't my question.
Dorian, what does it look like?
I pick Core up to show her.
Thank you. Just put me on your shoulder. Put me
I'm
over
not
your
gonna
shoulder.
put you on my damn shoulder. I
Damn it,
don't
come
think
on.
I can carry her on my shoulder.
She's like 30 pounds.
Yeah, I'm literally like 30 pounds.
Yes, but I'm a cleric who doesn't do like heavy lifting-ish.
What's your strength?
Strength's 15.
You can totally pick her up.
Yeah, you could totally pick me up, put me up.
I
I mean-
said I picked her up.
A
but
piggyback
I-
ride wouldn't even be hard.
I don't. She's not a kid.
She's the size of one.
I am aware of this, but that's demeaning to do to her.
What if I told you to do it?
I'm not entirely sure I'd feel comfortable about doing it. I don't know what you do.
You would make me feel feelings I don't understand.
I don't know what you would do. Is the problem?
What I would do?
Your character.
Anyways.
Your character clung to my leg.
Yeah, actually, after you saved your life.
I know.
After jumping for a while, I'm gonna get a good look at this.
Oh, I said I picked you up.
Okay. I'm going to.
It's a small, bluish, crystal-like object. It's sort of spherical with many sides.
Can you tell me more about this?
It is a peculiar item.
Define peculiar.
It acts strangely.
Strange in what manner?
If you roll it, something will happen.
Yeah, I think this.
If anything that could be bought with 130 gold.
Uh. Why do I feel like you're buying a rock?
I'm probably buying a rock, to be honest.
Yeah, why do I feel like this?
I don't know. I want a pet rock, damn it.
You can pick up the rock that's sitting next to us and get a pet rock. Just glue on googly eyes.
Anyways, I'm going to ask, is there anything I can buy with 130 gold?
Are you seriously wasting all your money?
No. I'm just trying to see what I can.
I'm not sure if I could part ways with this for that amount. But other things, yes.
That's a good persuader. Pretty good at persuasion.
I'm not. Terrible. Even though I have a 19 in
Yeah,
charisma.
I'm not actually persuading her. I just want to see what I get on the roll.
I want to see what I would get. My modifier is actually too shorter than you. Yeah.
My rolls have been shitty for most of the day.
Oh, pretty good. Anyways, what does she seem to be looking at?
The countertop?
Oh, Like,
Ma'am, are you blind?
I may be blind to the eyes that you have, but I see much in the eyes that I have.
Anyways, is there anything for 130 gold?
Hmm.
He's looking through the DMG.
Oh no, I'm thinking. None of this stuff is going to be in the DMG.
No, I don't think he's bothering with any DMG crap.
I could totally go down for a mechanical bow. That's awesome.
You mean like the one you made for my campaign? That's a real bow. You know that, right? You stole a picture from an actual bow.
Yeah, I know I did, but
My
I just
players realize that.
I didn't know.
Fucking bow is wicked as hell, that picture.
Oh, that bow is awesome.
It is.
By the way, how did your players think about the mechanics of it? Did they
Every
even
single
find-
one of them loves it.
Yes!
Both weapon types. I think it's amazing.
Even though it's not that amazing in hindsight.
No, but just the benefits of how they could operate with it. Getting multi-attack and flip it from a long to a short sword. Or
Well,
a
no,
long bow
it just
to a
works
short
with
bow.
multi-attack. It doesn't give you multi-attack.
No, it works with multi-attack, but a majority of them are capable of such.
Okay, that's fine.
She finally thinks of something, goes underneath, and pulls out a large metal-like contraption.
This thing they used to make weed. I'm just messing.
No.
What's this?
This is a planar clock.
Interesting. How does it work?
It's working now. It always works. And you can see as brass rings are spinning around. Orbs on the rings also spinning.
Is there a way to tell whether this is actually a real clock, planar clock, or not?
You would have to learn how to read a planar clock first.
Yeah.
I just want to know whether or not she's fucking selling us
A
fake
regular clock.
or fake crap. Like, she's a con artist kind of a thing.
Go ahead and make a roll if you want.
I don't know what I was asking. What I need to roll.
If you want to roll.
Insight.
You need to tell me what I need to roll.
Insight.
Okay, Mike. Yeah.
Looks like a clock to you.
Yeah.
To me?
No, to me.
Corona, I would say that you've probably heard about this. Some elves would own these kind of things. You would know that usually they have more of a...
What the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense.
They have more of a carry-on version, the equivalent of a pocket watch. However, you have heard of larger versions that have more than just the because it's used to keep track of time between Feywilds and Material Plane. However, it can be made to keep watch of more than that.
So, in order for me to attune it to some other plane of existence, say the Beastlands, I'd have to
I don't.
mess with it.
What is it? Just tell you the time in that plane? Is that it?
It tells you the time of all the planes that it is synced up to, yeah.
I mean, why does it matter if it's attuned to the time scale of the beast?
Would Corona know that they are synced to each other, or which planes are synced in that clock?
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh fuck! Don't fail me now. That's not bad.
Yeah. I failed that.
Dorian, that's
I'm not
clock.
making the check, by the way.
Dorian, that's clock.
That's a clock.
I'm not
Dorian.
making the actual check. I just want to see what I got.
Well, Corona, you know it's synced up to the Material Plane, the Feywild, and a third plane you're not quite sure of. You think it might be. It's actually synced up to a few planes, actually, more than just 3.
Does that include planes that actually have no sense of time? Such as the Shadowfell, where time is not in existence?
Time still passes. It seems, from what you can tell, it has the elemental planes, the Feywild, and the material plane.
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
Do you
I wanna go
know
fly.
that the little rock was only 200 gold? If you wish to purchase.
Well, what does the little rock do?
Its effects depend on what you roll. You throw the rock, and whatever side lands up, a certain
It's
effect
a
will
giant
happen.
crystal D20.
It is.
That's amazing.
Is it?
I want it.
It is a D20, yeah.
Oh,
It's just
I
that
didn't know
your
that.
characters would have no idea what a D20 is, so I had to try to play it out.
know.
Pretty sure my character knows
Awesome.
what a fucking dice is.
What?
No,
Well, like a
D20.
D6, yeah.
I would notice that it's a dice with more sides on it.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a spherical object with many sides.
I was sitting there thinking, like, what could that be? Until I was like having a
D20 is polyphenidite, I think.
Yeah, because your character would totally know what that is.
A shape.
It also has
yes.
a master's degree in math.
My character has a 19 intelligence.
I don't even know what that is.
What? A polyphenidite? It's a 20-sided object.
Well, I wouldn't be able to say, "Oh, it's a polyphenidite." No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to know what to call it.
What is Mill and Onda doing right now?
They're having a conversation about grass and plant life.
Well,
That's what they're
here.
doing in
Some
chat
of-
right now.
Some of these items might actually pique their interest.
Are you going to buy that?
I cannot afford it for 130.
Is that all
No.
you're willing to spend, or is that all you had?
That's all I have.
Well, I asked you this earlier. Was that all you had? And I asked her, can she show us a demonstration?
Yes, can you show us a demonstration?
Very well. And then she gestures you guys to follow her.
Great,
We
this is
do.
weird. I do. No, I have those things.
No, you have to follow me. You're on my fucking shoulder.
In case people at home are wondering. Oh, great.
Alright, so what happens?
Yeah. Fair's doing.
Ferris is. He's gonna have to create a roll table for this. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure like a natural 1 on this D20 is.
No, I'm using something else actually.
Okay.
By the way, when you look at it, it doesn't say any numbers on any of the sides.
Oh, fucking great.
So it looks like a D20, but you don't know.
Would we just label it, the numbers onto it, or are the sides already determined?
It seems to determine them magically.
Are they, like, always going to be the same sides?
Ferris and detect magic and identify could do.
Ferris isn't there.
I know Ferris.
No,
is
I
there,
know.
but-
I was just like, is it possible for us to actually eventually number the sides appropriately?
Your
Without
characters would not
too
know the
much
answer to
effort.
that. However, the answer would be no.
Right. Okay.
There is more than 20 effects.
What?
There are 100.
No, only 50.
Only 50.
Half the amount that the wild magic.
It'd be great if you actually made a D100 and just use wild magic surge.
I mean, I have a D100.
She tosses the dice and then immediately she turns into a shape.
How long does it take for her to turn back? And by the way, that is a wild magic shape effect.
Yeah, it uses the wild magic surge effects.
That's
That's
awesome, but it's
I don't
bad
like
at the
like
same time.
that's yeah, because one of them is actually isn't one of them a suicidal thing.
One of them's a fireball targeted on yourself. However, your
I
characters would have no idea what that is. You would just know it does
No.
weird magic things.
we know what a fireball is.
Well, you wouldn't know that it could do that, or what a wild magic surge is.
I know. Isn't one of the wild magic surge things actually winds up killing you though?
No. The most dangerous one is the fireball targeted on self.
Fireball target on yourself.
And if you're low character, that is suicide. But your guys'
Yeah.
level, that's fine.
Anyways, I'm gonna
After a little bit, it wears off, and she says, it can also affect someone else if you throw it at them.
How long do these effects last? I ask her.
A minute. Or at least that one lasted a minute.
I feel like going around and chunking this random spherical object at people. Actually, no. Okay, we can give it to
not doing
Gromac.
this. I'd pay her 200 gold.
We could give it to Gromac.
Pay her 200 gold.
How much gold do you have, Dorian?
500.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Over 500 actually, but yeah.
Alright.
Pleasure doing business.
Yeah, gotta minus that out now.
Actually, I'm gonna... Can I chip in and pay for 50 of it?
Why don't you pay 100 of it? Yeesh.
Will do.
I don't take such a heavy blow on this. I still have to pay some money to Gromac.
You were gonna give it to Gromac. Gromac's gonna have
Not,
fun.
I don't know what I plan to do with it. I may give it to Gromac. I may
wanna
throw
give
it at
to
Gromac and see if I can get the sheep effect on Gromac so he can turn into an animal.
Oh my god, then Undith will be able to talk to him.
Yeah, that's the whole thing because of the conversation earlier. I'm just afraid that more than likely I won't get that same effect because I know the wild magic shapes things.
Dude, Ruth's so gonna use this on Gromac.
Why don't you try it again? Don't worry.
No,
It is
Throw it at
too
someone.
dangerous to
I
use right now.
right now we can't do it right now because Gromac's not here.
Who said Gormac?
I don't want to throw it at random people I don't know
Why not like Nil or something?
because I'm not that mean to Nil.
I don't wish ill intent on Nil or Undith.
Or you just throw
I've
it at
seen
each
it.
other.
I don't want to do that either.
No, Krana would fuck no to that.
We'd want to test it, and who better to test objects on than
Big
Gromac? Yeah, we've come to this established kind of a thing.
Gromac
this
would
time.
test that.
Yeah, and Gromac usually doesn't have a problem so long as he can come out with something on it. You know, like if there's a chance he could turn into a sheep and talk to animals or talk to Jim Jim, pretty sure Gromac would agree to it. I know Gromac wants to talk to his sheep.
No, Gromac will be a sheep.
No, I mean talk to Jim Jim. Sorry, I said that wrong.
We're not gonna throw the thing at Jim Jim.
Yeah, I'm afraid to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to throw it at Jim Jim. I don't want to throw it at Camilla either. Speaking of which, where's Camilla?
I thought your Lynx was following you ever.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I haven't checked for it though.
Hey
I
now.
don't know.
You're a rock star?
Get your game on.
No.
Get lit.
Are you gonna throw something at me?
No,
We're not.
I'm not
Weren't
going
you
to.
listening?
No,
Probably
kind
not.
of.
We're not planning to. We're doing it to Gromac in case we can turn him into a sheep.
But that means we have to wait and stuff.
I don't. That's fine.
Aww.
Ferris, I know that we got a new toy, but we have to use it on the right people.
Yeah.
Throw it
With
at
great
Brian.
power comes great responsibility. Besides, I don't need Neil hating me for doing something I don't want to
You
do.
can throw it at Brian.
Brian's not with us.
Fuck no.
It's only an hour away.
We're not
Anyways.
going back to the house. What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna go attempt to find Undith and Mill. Do I have to roll?
They haven't
investigations?
moved.
I have no idea where we are. We're
You
in the
guys
town
haven't
somewhere just
walked. Neil
talking.
was squatting on the ground.
Well, did you
No,
know
I
they're
mean,
actually
we
out swimming?
continued to move along with you guys.
Little did you know, they're actually over there in Zarlo. Plot twist.
Didn't I talk about how I wanted to go there?
I don't want to die.
I don't know how you could die there.
Obvious.
Yeah, but I only see lava, like rivers here and there of it. It's not the entire island.
Hey guys, I think they're over there, pointing at Zastra.
Fine. I think Neil likes Sastra.
So, do we find Nil and Unbit?
Well, Karana doesn't.
I don't. Dorian?
Oh, sorry.
He's too
I
busy
keep
looking at the
closing-
rock that they got.
Yeah,
No, I keep closing my damn character's page.
Little did you know, she actually cast polymorph on her spells.
Oh, yeah, well, that could happen too. We could just pop a rock.
Yeah, I don't
Can-
see jack shit.
Ah.
I'm getting shitty rolls today.
Can they just make a history check to see where we actually just sat down and started having a conversation while they just kind of walked
I
off?
knew when you sat down.
I'm gonna do that.
I kind of knew it the whole
Oh.
time.
Okay, you know where they are, however you have no idea where you are.
Oh, great, wonderful. Hit
I
Dorian,
was saying
please
I
save
don't
us.
know where the fuck I am.
Dorian, save us.
Now, Dorian, you rolled a 10 as well. I mean, sure, yeah, you know where you are, and you know how to get back.
I'm
Thank
about
God.
to say, there's no way that I don't know my way around town.
I want to show them our new toy.
Andareth, why did you choose not to go into town?
People don't really like big folk like me almost always, so
Almost.
I wouldn't mind just sitting down and having a conversation with a friend.
It's funny because
Oh, I
we went to
see.
this town because of you. You wanted to go here. It's weird.
Yeah, but he's not like he wanted to go to town, but he didn't want to go to town. He just kind of wanted to gather his
In
bearings.
other words, my catchphrase, shit happens.
I hate your catchphrase. I really do.
Why do you hate that catchphrase?
Because it annoys me when you say it sometimes.
Shit happens.
Screw you. Last time he said that, it was very annoying to me.
Sorry.
'Cause it was not a time in which he should have been saying.
Anyways.
Eventually,
happens,
our
man.
friends come back to us.
Am I still riding on Dorian's shoulder?
I didn't put you down.
I mean,
Un-
I guess.
I didn't put him down. And I
So,
don't think
yeah.
he can get down of his own accord without breaking his legs.
First thing we're gonna do, I'm going to attempt to get Dylan on this attention.
What?
He-
Nailing or what?
No, we're back.
Well, I knew that. The trees told me you were coming back.
I have a new toy.
You do not.
We have a new toy.
Pulls out Dodo.
Okay. That's
Give it to him.
That's interesting. Good for you, small life.
I love short jokes, especially when I'm playing a halfling.
I actually said small life.
Oh well, that's still a short joke in my opinion.
short lifespan joke.
You're gonna die faster than me.
You want to bet? I mean, we could pretty much kill
Can
him.
I do a perception check to see if there's any? No, wouldn't like that. No, never mind.
Why did you get a toy?
Because
Something that Gromac will like, it might turn him into an animal, so he
It
can
might
talk
turn
to
him
Jim
into
Jim.
a sheep if we throw it at him.
Well, let me go ahead and take a look at that device. I might be able to determine if it can or not.
We've actually seen it firsthand do it.
Yeah.
Well, do you mind? I don't like others getting hurt at the disposal of changing into animals. It takes some practice.
We're going holding it, Dorian.
I'm not holding it. It was in my bag. I did put it away. I'm hesitant about it because I don't know all of its effects.
Nor do I, but fuck it, dude.
Technically, your characters don't. Well, actually, yeah, you know that it has more than one effect.
Yes, she did tell us this. That's
Magic item for the win, bro.
What's your character's name?
Undeath.
Undeath.
I mean, okay. On death, I don't know if you should because I don't know all of its effects.
Let him take a look at it, because he might be able to discern what other effects.
Not saying that I don't know how to handle the art of the arcane, but I am well researched as well, my kind sir.
Just don't roll it or throw it at somebody.
Or something.
Okay.
Immediately throws it at someone else.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Catch.
Actually, if someone caught it, would it still count as rolling?
It would still count as throwing it at someone.
Okay.
I hand it to him, by the way. I'm smart enough not to do these things.
Undeath looks it over and, like, can I make an Arcana check?
Go ahead.
Beautiful roll.
Nat 20, sadly.
Not in that 20, but it still works.
I mean, nat 20 would have been.
So, you believe that it absorbs the nearby magical energy and does a random effect. You would know a number of these effects can be good for you and a number of them can be bad for you. So it can be quite random.
Can he just make, like, a quick scan to see who's, like, looking at him right now?
Go ahead, yeah.
He just kind of looks up for a second. Are you guys looking at him?
I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm looking at you holding my thing that I bought.
He turns into a fish.
Will's not looking.
He turns into a fish and panic flops.
Did
Hope
you
you
roll
die as
the
a
dice?
No.
Hold up, did he drop it?
No.
I mean, when you wild shape, I'm assuming you're wild shaping, right?
Yes.
Aren't you?
Oh, you're fucking with us.
If I'm correct, you can't wild shape into something that has a swim speed right now, right? Or
Okay,
can you?
No, I can't right now, actually. Then he wild shapes into a squirrel.
Okay. And
Still can't hold it, really. You would wind up
it
dropping
depends on whether or not, well, because of how he wants to wild shape. He can wild shape so where it fuses into him.
I do that.
Okay. In which case, all of his gear is still on him, including that.
And,
It's not technically classified as gear if he's holding it.
I mean, he could shove it in his pocket, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I would consider it as gear if he has it.
It actually says anything you're holding is dropped to the ground when you wild shape. You
Okay.
do know that, right?
As a druid, do you want to shove it in your pocket or do you want to drop it to the ground?
No, I was more doing it for comedic effect.
I
But
got the comedic effect perfectly fine. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I understood that.
I didn't mean to, like, start a whole bubble over it. I was just
No,
doing it for
it's-
comedy.
I know. I think Hydra there is trying to see if you're trying to steal it from me.
No, he literally just looked up and he was just like, "Oh, I'm a squirrel now," and just, like, turned into
I'm
a
guessing you
squirrel.
got stage fright is what it is essentially.
No, it's like
He's
he
trying to
wanted
make
you.
it so where, like, he accidentally he got polymorphed.
Yeah. He wanted you to think that the actual die went off anyway, and he like comes out of the wild shape and goes, "I'm just joking with you."
I'm going to shoot him the most serious look on my face. Mean joke, but it was funny.
He hands the die back and he goes,
That's a cool object you got there.
Take it from back.
Roll it, Dorian. Roll it. Roll it. Just roll it.
Roll it.
No.
Just slap it off his hand to count.
He can't reach over and slap it out of my hand.
I really can't, to be honest.
You can kick it.
He can't really. Even then, he can't kick it out of my hands.
3 whole feet tall, man.
No, I mean if you're on his shoulders.
He can't do that.
Would I-
Dorian, can I please have the dice?
Would I
Because
know what they are, like species wise?
I'm sure
Obviously,
you've
yeah.
seen a human before.
Okay.
The
What
halfling,
about
probably not.
Halfling? Can
Yeah,
I just
halfling
like
probably-
Actually, no,
investigate the
there are
halfling?
halflings right with the elves. So you would have seen them when you were with the elves.
Alrighty.
I have
really
an
want to
actual
roll
question
twice.
for Hydra for you. Storing purposes. Is it possible for it to accidentally get rolled in my bag?
Technically, no.
That would
Okay.
be cruel.
It would be really cool, but it would be
I
funny.
need to know how well I can actually store this thing.
Middle of battle, suddenly a bunny.
No, I mean it. That could wind up killing you all people too if I suddenly turn into a bunny because I'm your healer.
It's okay. You just take the hit points on. I just walk over there and step on you.
I mean, it's fine.
I mean,
Every
1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in an unoccupied space within 6 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute.
Dorian, can I please have the die?
No,
Please,
no,
please.
no,
Children,
no.
children. Will you stop fighting over the toy?
We're not.
Someone just
I
needs to
already
do a
put the
sleight of
toy
hand check.
away. I already put it away.
Sleight of
There's
hand
no
to
checks
pickpocket.
Yeah, Core can't reach my bag.
That's arguable.
It is
Core
arguable.
can't reach the bag that's around my hip. I have one of those laptop baggish kind of
I
bags.
am literally like a child at just got a new Christmas toy.
Yeah, I could see that
Not
Core
your-
would be able to reach that. It's only like
How
3
is
feet off the
Core
ground.
going to be able to reach from my shoulder to my hips?
You can't reach your shoulder, but you can definitely reach the bag that's at your hips.
No, Core is on my shoulder.
Ah,
How can
yep.
he reach down to my hips?
I'm not gonna cause an argument over this. I'm just gonna say it. You can definitely.
This
go
is not
down
in
and tell him
character
across the
on
back.
that. This is OOC.
I said that a while ago when you two were like bickering at each other about like the give it to me. Yes, no, yes, no.
I don't even know if that was in character.
I say it was.
I'm just, if it was in character, I'd say no once and then I'd be done.
Hey, Dorian.
Pretty sure we've known each other for a week now, Nil.
Do a
Yeah,
perception check, Dorian.
I've already explained that.
You're telling me I can't know time?
No, I'm just
no, I'm
saying
talking
Nil
to
doesn't pay
Hydra.
attention to time.
He's
Oh.
telling me to do a perception check.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I have a calendar in my bedroom.
No, just do a perception check.
Undath just politely asked, how old are you two now?
He's fucking... You know damn well I'm failing all my rolls to 2. I know you know this.
I mean, it's luck. It's literally luck.
They're
no,
they're
there's...
pretty young.
It's a random number generator. There's no luck involved in this matter.
It's what luck is.
No, random number generator sets.
Anyways. So
I know
what
my
happened?
programming very well.
Yes, you can't. You jumped off his shoulders and took it from him.
Yes, I'm rolling it.
Roll
Gonna
1d100 for me.
Core. Kicking core.
I'm so not sorry.
You need to stop stealing things out of my hands. Or my bag.
This is probably the only time because it's literally a new.
Bullshit!
So, the other two, you can see that Cora jumps off, Metal's in the side bag while Dora's busy talking, and then pulls out the same item and throws it on the ground. And immediately, all of Core's hair falls out.
Nice.
I hate this.
You are now bald for the next 24 hours.
Yep.
I take the die and I put it away.
Take it.
Stop going through my things, Core.
I had no fun.
I hit Core lightly on the top of the head.
I'll take it. Oh, I totally should have cast.
We're
it
not
for
mates.
golden time. No, not mates. Just like the best of friends.
God.
Could have thrown it at Core, then not Core. You could have thrown it at
I'm
Dorian.
saying that to
and Dorian
you
could have
two
been-
when you asked that question. Ondaf said that.
I was already typing, so my shit came out first.
Dorian. So we're totally gonna throw this at Gromac, right?
That was the.
You look stressed, friend. Why don't you take a rest underneath the tree?
I am always stressed with him. I mean, sorry, not him, her. Like,
Well, you seemed a little stressed. Just saying.
that's what I just said. I said I'm always a little stressed when dealing with her.
Oh, okay. All right. Right.
He looks over. He looks
want-
over at Nil and goes,
You want to see something funny?
as quiet as possible.
She just kind of nods as slightly as she can.
He go. Hang on a second. I can't do it yet.
Please do it. I want to know.
He walks over. He's like,
Here, friend. Why don't you take a drink?
Who are
I
you?
refuse it. Wait, who are you
Yeah.
giving it to? Because if it's to me, I refuse everything that's
If
always
it's me,
given
I'll
to me.
probably
He
drink.
does constantly. He always refuses everything.
That's because my character doesn't trust things that any of the party gives me.
well,
I
he's
know
not. He's
better.
just offering it in a general direction. He's just waiting for a yes.
Or
See.
probably take it.
Can I
Or
roll
would
insight?
probably take it.
Can I roll insight?
Go ahead.
I'm probably gonna get whatever I roll. Just right now. Well, fuck. All right, I'm gonna drink it. Shits and giggles. I'm drinking it.
Okay, as Cora like gets like close to him, he uncorks and says "stream." And blasts her with the stream of water.
I mean, are you sure you want to do stream?
Yeah, it produces a gallon of water. It's not too bad.
I mean, you could do geyser.
So it's like a water
I
gun.
don't want to kill her. It does damage.
1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just.
mean.
It's like a squirt flower.
That is kind of mean.
You can do fountain,
Shame
and that's
on
just
you.
5 gallons, and that doesn't do damage.
No, I just want a quick spurt of water. He immediately caps it and goes,
Just
Wouldn't
Josh
you do fountain then?
"No."
I
I just-
love the character's sense of humor. Fits so perfectly with mine.
It's very old man humor.
Sense of humor is annoying, Core, sometimes.
They'll just kind of claps.
Chuckle.
He looks over at Core. Why don't you chill out? And he freezes the water on Core's body.
Full damage.
By the way, do you want to make it fresh or salt water?
Fresh.
Okay.
And he just freezes the outside on the clothing in general. Just to make her look frosty.
Is that cold damage to me?
No, it's just like literally he's just crisping the outside of your form to look like, you know, like dew during the
Sparkly.
winter. You look sparkly.
I'm going to immediately just stop laughing and ask for a fire.
He uses produce flame.
Does that warm me up enough?
I mean, he's conjuring a big old flame in his big old hand.
A 5 foot by 5 foot flame, yeah.
Yeah, that'll warm me up probably.
Whoops, I meant spell card on that.
Oh wait, Ferris, out of OOC, did the old lady roll a 78 or 77?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I love this toy. It's awesome.
Yeah, I
Not
figured it.
yours.
I love wild searches. So I figured I'd make a magic item on it.
I've had a
I think you just
character
did.
kill himself using it.
It's meant to be a random thing.
I know. He's managed to kill himself with it. He got teleported to the plane with front of Asmodeus, and an explosion happened essentially from one of the other things, and he turned to stone. He essentially did a Vegeta.
What's his power level?
No, he did a Majin Vegeta.
Oh no, I was just making a meme.
It was when Vegeta actually sacrificed the one thing he actually did that was good.
4142. You turn to a potted plant until the start of your next
Yes,
turn.
I so want that.
Yeah, that was the other reason I got it for Gromac.
Yeah, totally.
Problem is, I don't know what it'll land on. Isn't one of the effects a unicorn?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
4748. A unicorn controlled by a DM appears in a space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later.
I so want to throw a Zekro.
You're not. I am.
By all means, I just want to be there. So, what does Nilla think of this toy?
I mean, if you want, you can throw it at Gormac. He is technically with you guys.
Gromac.
I would rather hear what his
I wanna
responses
hear-
to it.
Actual Gromac.
I want to hear responses.
I have to leave in like 5 minutes.
Alright.
We gotta be a nail.
5-ish minutes. So yeah.
So, what does Nil think of our new toy?
No, doesn't care. It's nothing to her. Like
Hey, Nil.
what? Well, I'm not
Hey,
Nil.
This could take us to the Beastlands.
Oh, in character.
No, it
okay.
can't.
I'm pretty sure it has the ability to take you to a random plane for like a minute, and
No,
then
it
takes
takes you to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, and that's the only one that takes you to a different plane.
I tell her this might be able to help us teleport to planes.
That is true. Your character wouldn't know.
Well, that's
I know.
good. Then I guess hold on to it. I don't know.
Can I
We're
roll
not
an
doing
insight
that
check?
right now.
Go ahead.
I don't have the thing out right now, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I didn't imagine you did.
No, I put it away, so there are no checks that can be made technically on it.
I mean, I'm doing it more on you because I've held and I like examine the device itself. I know what it could potentially do.
It's a very fun item, and I love it, and I don't want to get rid of it.
Go ahead and throw it in your campaign if you want.
I'm definitely going to.
We
But
get
it's
pissed
not
at you if
gonna
I
be-
see it.
No, it's not going to be at your guys' group. It's going to be at the group that doesn't know what the hell
We
they're
have
doing.
enough shit that's gonna happen in our new one. So, the great unknown, man.
What better than a great unknown than an unknown item?
I don't need that.
I love
there.
my items that do random effects randomly.
I love this thing, and I want it. I am going for shits and giggles, but I'm
I
going
don't know.
to.
What were you rolling an insight on me for?
To see if you were trying to like deceive her or get her hopes up.
I I don't know how that would roll out because this is what my character believes.
Make
So-
an intelligence roll, I guess.
I mean, who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Intelligent.
Well, if he doesn't know, can On Death just be like,
I don't think that device can do quite what you think it can, small man.
I don't know why you call me small man.
You
'Cause I'm
are
8 foot
less
tall.
than 8 foot tall.
Oh, that is true.
Holy crap, you're like a giant to me.
I'm that's exactly what I am.
I want
I
to ride
forgot
your
that furbolgs were so tall.
I want to ride your shoulders.
Well, isn't Neil technically a small creature? Isn't everybody small creature to you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ugh. Even Gromac's
Nils
small
is
creature to
only
him.
5'2" or something.
Yeah, there are very few player races. Actually, I don't think there is a player race that reaches that height.
There is.
What?
Goliath.
That's Goliath.
That's
I
only
thought
some. I
Goliaths were
think.
7.
Yeah, I think they go up to
Seven,
like
rarely
7 to 8.
eight. There's usually within the 7
Yeah,
foot
but
range.
furbolgs go up
Rarely.
higher than 8.
They can be 7 to 8.
I thought they could go up to 9.
I'm going to touch the rook again. I'm abusing this power. I am sorry.
Stop abusing this power, damn it.
I mean, he's
Neil
not
has to
abusing.
go.
I don't mind if you just use it to talk to the dude. I'm more worried about you abusing the power to summon him at your will.
Oh no. I'm not going to do that in case of emergencies.
What dictated an emergency to us?
We're all about to die.
I don't consider that an emergency. Not to summon a lich. Or an
I could see a
ex-lich, even.
situation where you might want to do that then.
I mean, I'm sure you could, but
I know
I'm not-
everything.
uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I'm going to touch. I'm going to try to block out as much as the current conversation as possible.
Hey, Corona. Hey, Corona. Hey, Peasant.
I want to run out. Oh, Constitution. I need concentration.
I said I'm messing.
Yeah, you're able to.
But you did so much.
Neil.
Huh?
Bye.
Is there any I'm going to telepathically tell him about the item we just got and what just happened. Is there any way you could identify? Is there any way you could identify the item? If I were to summon you,
Yes.
No.
would
my
you
God.
mind that?
I feel like it would be a waste of my power.
Why do you
Alright.
feel the need to tell the Lich everything we do?
Not actually everything we do.
You have pretty much today.
I mean, with his intelligence, he could pretty much figure out what you guys been doing the entire day.
Yeah.
I mean,
At
he's-
this point,
he's
I
a-
can tell what Nil's doing every time.
Anyways,
Nils
in that
smoking.
case, no. But
Not
if
Neil,
you ever
sorry,
do get
Corona.
curious about this item, we found it in a market at a stall for antiques.
Pretty sure that he can figure that out.
I'm pretty sure you could, but
I mean, because you've thought about it.
Yes, fairy grass indeed.
so would you be interested in identifying the effects?
I think he already answered that question.
Again, I'm asking.
Answered it. That was the Lich saying he feels like it would be a waste of his powers.
Now I'm asking if he's interested. That's a simple yes or no question.
It is familiar as to what a sorcerer could potentially develop. Magic acts in weird ways.
Couldn't we just have Varus identify it?
Yes?
I don't think.
Yes, he has the identify spell. We've
Yeah,
done
I know.
this.
I know the.
We've been over this.
Yeah, at a very bad time.
No, we did it last session.
Well, I wasn't.
No, you weren't here, but I mean, it was very useful. Your character was technically there. I kept your character with me, and I set your character down as if it was a doll.
Yay. I'm like a child. You have to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I do. I have to keep an eye on you. So
You
much.
are a child that they have to keep an eye on.
Is that set in character?
No,
Okay.
But
should be,
most,
but
yeah, they don't.
I'm a 97 aged halfling that still has the soul of a child.
Can I druid craft a baby Bjorn for the human?
what? No.
Yes.
Go away.
I start doing that out of nearby vines, and I just like just softly, like eyes are gentle, but like just the intent is just making him smile. He goes,
I have something to help you out with that stress of yours and keep track of the halfling as well.
I don't need to keep track of the halfling. She's older than me. She can take care of herself.
I bet again.
I couldn't take care of myself until I was about 200 years old.
Yes,
I don't
but you're
think
an
you two
elf.
could take care of yourselves ever.
I can. I've been taking care of myself for a
What
very
does the
long time.
Lynx think about the shit we've been doing?
The
leaves?
In all
No, the
honesty, Neil,
lynx.
if you took your years and put it comparative to a human's, you would technically be around my same age, wise.
Yes, I'm aware out of character. My
I
age.
know.
I only live
and
200 years old.
I act more mature than your character does.
Well, my
Yes,
character's immature.
sometimes it depends on the situation.
My character's immature as fuck.
I'm having to act more mature because I gotta make up for face missing out too.
Oh. When I get my mastermind, I'll start acting. I'll start shaping up, but that's not until next level.
Uh-huh.
He hands you the baby Bjorn.
Like, I don't need this.
It's good as a hat, too.
I don't wear hats.
Are you sure you kind of look like a hat guy?
I am a holy man. I cannot wear a hat.
That's strange, but I'll
Holy
take you
people
at your
can't wear
word.
Well,
I could
generally
use a
you
hat right
can't
now.
wear a hat in a church.
I could wear a hat right now.
In a
Yeah.
church.
Yeah, in a church, and me being an acolyte / priest, I kind of didn't wear a hat for the most part.
Okay.
He takes the baby Bjorn and kind of looks at it and like forms it into a small ball and like rolls it over towards Nil.
Oh, I needed a hat. I'm currently bald.
If you'd like, I can make you a wig of leaves.
That would be awesome.
He crafts the halfling wig of leaves.
Beautiful.
Now it looks like a small dryad.
Awesome.
Alright, I have to get going.
Okay, now.
I'll miss you, Neil.
Bye.
What?
I'll miss you,
Nil.
Neil.
Bye, it was
Hour
nice to meet
fucking
you
around.
and play with you, and thanks guys
What did
for
you
the
say to me,
session.
Core?
Same.
Alright, see you now.
See ya.
I know.
That was an hour of fucking around and it was fun.
It was annoying.
It was probably very annoying, but it was fun. So, I'm guessing that's it.
Unless you guys want to do something else.
I mean, you
Probably
didn't want to
not
run it
fucking
with
around.
3 players, I thought you said.
Yeah, I'm talking about, like, you know, if you guys want to do Terraria or something.
Ooh,
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go snuggle my girlfriend.
Alright.
People with brew relationships.
I know, right?
What do you think of Krana's childish attitude?
What do you
Corona
think
childish.
about the, Dorana?
What?
Dorana?
Oh god. Is that the ship name?
Yes,
That
that's
sounds
the
like a
ship
pretty
name.
accurate. That sounds like a pretty good ship name.
Like, for the longest time, I didn't know whether if you guys were a thing or not. That's why I actually had to ask Nil.
I think I think
We're
think
not a
going-
thing.
It's either Dorana or Corian.
Corian?
What are you talking about?
Your ship name.
ship names. On
What
the
ship name?
Are you into anime but you don't know what ship names are?
anyways, on the think about
What?
how
He's like,
they treated
what?
oh god, what's her name? Nora and Ren.
You know they hook up, right?
I know it's awesome, but it's not that far.
They've been like kind of hooked up secretly for a while.
Yeah, I'm going off of Nora in the Ruby Chibi with the Notice Me sign.
Oh, okay. Will do. But yeah, he's Ondith is very relaxed and chilled out. I mean, he just thinks you guys are.
We're
I
not
see
a
what you did
thing,
there.
and I don't act like we're a thing.
I see what you did there with the chilled out.
Yeah.
Your character, by the way, has a great sense of humor.
I like your character.
We have so many
you.
characters that have senses of humor and don't take anything seriously.
Dorian doesn't have any sense of humor.
I have
I'll
a sense
take
of
it.
humor. I, however, have to take things seriously.
I mean, Dorian, you saw me taking things seriously earlier.
When?
And I was sitting there asking the questions. For
You
most
were
part of
asking
the
because
listening
I
to the
didn't
session-
want to ask.
Probably. See,
And because
thing is,
FaZe was not doing shit.
Dorian is, when it comes to asking questions, Dorian character just cannot ask questions. So I end up asking questions.
It's not that I can't. I just, in real life, I don't generally ask questions unless it's necessary.
Yeah, I'm totally taking
I-
mastermind because I ask all the questions.
That portrays into my character, sadly.
But Ondoth believes like Dorian is just really incredibly tense and just like really needs to chill out. Karana probably needs to like take it back a few steps and just kind of evaluate the flow of life kind of situation.
Oh, so I need to smoke some of that more fairy grass.
He feels definitely like that could help you just kind of sit still for a second, but that's the max time that it could possibly chill you out. I feel like Ondoth is just like, they're all kids. It's okay. It's whatever. It's fine. And then looks over
I'm a
at
grown man. I'm an
Looks
adult.
over at Karana, currently trying to find her way into Dorian's pocket.
like he looks over at Neil and is like, yeah, you're kind of understanding. You're my friend now, kind of thing.
Karana definitely sees your guy as that old father, or that no. I see you
Grandfather.
as Reinhardt. Yeah, I see you as Reinhardt with a greater sense of humor.
I should have made a character from Reinhardt. Damn it.
You should have.
There's glory to be won.
Bring me another.
Anyway, guys,
Totally
see you guys next time,
D&D
next week.
characters off of
Hopefully, we'll
that.
be able to play longer. This week, just
Plate armor
was
and a
bit-
Being
war
a holy
house
man,
on
I
your name.
have to be
Anyways?
kind of more,
Have a good day,
Oh yeah. Just
and see you guys next
look
time.
at the look